Hey yo, it's the dinner there, man. It's your player partner, man. It's Bobby WAJ. We gonna get into some content, man. Yesterday, an individual, you all know the individual, Mr. Young and Hefe, don't care about nothing but what the checks say. You heard me? You know the brother did some content on me. I don't fully agree with the content, so we're gonna get into it. Hold on, let me tell my player partner, give me a few minutes, like give me like Johnny Robinson wants the deal. And we got a special guest tonight, man. We got a special guest. We got brother Tom Bomb that's gonna be checking in, tapping in with us. But hold on, let me tell him, give me like 15 minutes. Hold on. Give me like 15 minutes. Hold on. Let me tell a brother, give me like 15 minutes so that I can, just get some clarity. Hey, Tom Bond, give me like, can you hear me, Brody? I know they got you in the back. They got you backstage. Can you hear me? Tom Bomb, can you hear me? Yeah, give me like 15 minutes. I got you, Brody. Just give me 15 minutes to give some clarification to this Young and Hefe situation. Um, the brother made some bold claims in regards to the low. And it's all gravy, baby. Go ahead and shine. That's how you play it with me. We big time. I'm not offended by Young and Hefe's content that he did on me. But I want to share this with everybody. Part of being a man is being able to be held accountable, especially by your constituents. You know what I mean? If some people can't on here, yo, Slime Ball TV, what's the dinner there? Peace and blessings. My player upon a fresh face, what's the dinner there? Spirit Wonder, I see you. Ray Sean Howard, what is the dinner there, man? Shout out to all y'all, like, right? Part of being a man, homie, and one thing that I learned from the California Youth Authority, as well as in prison, part of being a man is being held accountable. I feel like there's a lack of accountability on Young and Hefe's part. Young and Hefe, as of recently, has been moving in a manner of a person who's dealing with an abundance of feminine energy. Some of the content that he reports on is content that's rooted in controversy. And as a person who's from the street, as a person who's from the street, whether you're a gangster, a neighborhood hub and dub, whatever, an individual that has been participating in the activities of the streets, right? It's certain things that we don't do as men. But Young and Hefe, his content is getting to the point to where the more messier, the more he wants it. The more that is rooted in controversy, conflict, and confusion, the more that he desire it. Almost in a fashion of Wendy Williams. It's no fact checking, right? I'm not gonna put these guys' name out there. And this is word is bond on Stevie Walla Bean. I was contacted by one of my loved ones and say, hey, cuz, the woo 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 power rules want to get in contact with Young and Hefe because some shit that he said on his platform was bullshit. They got a Young and Hefe. I ain't gonna say they checked him, but they corrected him. They readdressed a few things. But the thing is, my nigga, why is you creating content that continuously have individuals feeling like they gotta call you, redirect you, check you, and correct you? On Stebo, it's very rare that I get a phone call to say, Bobby, yay, what you said was this, that, and third. One time. And at one time, y'all can go check out the video. I was under the impression that rest in peace, Devo, 11 Deuce Gray Street and Duck had started 11 Deuce Gray, but they didn't start it. So when I got corrected and redirected as a man who's able to take accountability for his actions, right? And the misleading information that I put out there, I re-edited the video and I corrected it. That's part of being a man. But when it comes to Young and Hefe, it's a lack of accountability. Yesterday, I had a conversation with one of his partners from his section. And he said, me and Young and Hefe is similar. He said, I'm a little sharper, a little wiser, a little more seasoned than Young and Hefe. I just shook my head. I agreed, right? And he said that he don't want to see me and Young and Hefe into it. And he hoped that there's the opportunity to potentially get us together to resolve this. It's not serious enough for us to be using any type of mediation services. It ain't that. I'm not about to get my thin name and go looking for this brother. I'm not about to call him out his name. I'm not about to, go too hard on him or none of that. This is a brother holding another warrior accountable. My nigga, shape up and fly right. You get offended and you get mad and bent out of shape and you want to try to attack another brother because a motherfucker saying that it's a circus and a plantation over there at No Jumper. Oh, niggas is haters and niggas is mad. Whoop de whoop is young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check says. What I like, no, my nigga. We got a responsibility to one another. We got a responsibility to these kids that's ingesting this shit, going out in the community and handling situations in a fashion as these social media gangsters. But if we ain't on the same vibration and if we ain't on the same shit, then I can understand why niggas will start selling their soul and potentially other things just to get some money and some clout. I'm not selling a motherfucking thing. Sell a motherfucker some conversation. You want to buy some conversation? Man, I can say the conversation about £1/4. We sell conversation. We sell intellectual properties, but selling a nigga essence, selling a nigga soul, selling a nigga voice, selling a nigga influence, nigga, that's out. But we gonna get into his content, and we just gonna jump into it. We gonna get it from his viewers. This ain't from my camp, folks. This is from his people that saying, man, Bobby Ye right. What did he say wrong? Oh, how was he right? What type of, come on, homie. These is your people that show loyal followers. They saying that you wrong. My nigga, you was wrong. We gonna go back into that content too that got us at the point that we at right now. This situation with him and King Peel. It seems like the brother upset. He's infuriated. All this type of shit. And you know, he kind of mocked me like, oh, he said, oh, I'm crazy. Nigga, I am crazy. Nigga, what's next? Nigga, I've been in counseling since I was in elementary school. Nigga, since I was, man, listen, on PJ, nigga, since I've been fighting in school and trying to stab motherfuckers and all this. Homie, I've been in counseling. It is a few screws up here loose. But I can accept that. I can embrace that. And being that I can acknowledge it, I can get the necessary assistance that I need to make sure that I stay balanced. I'm a crack baby. What the fuck you expect me to be? I don't come on here and pretend to be anything other than what I am, nigga. My mama smoked crack with me in her stomach for 9 months, nigga. And it was time for me to get pushed out. When I got pushed out, nigga, they did that blood check and all that, nigga. I had so much cocaine in my motherfucking system, nigga. You would have thought that I was selling keys, nigga. And it's just the reality of it. So I may have a few screws left, but who in our community that survived the shit that we survived don't got a few screws left loose? I can accept mines. I can own mines. And like your homie say, oh man, you know, young Anfe, he a gangster and this, that, and third, but man, that nigga got a problem, man. That nigga kind of slow. I say, oh, it makes sense. The lack of accountability, the continuously or continually misspelling simple ass words like that. How you misspell that? How you misspell one? You don't know how to spell one. So then that's when it dawned on me. I'm dealing with a person of potential less intelligence. So I don't want to get in a battle of wits with an unarmed man. Like I see what your angle is, and now that I see what your angle is, if it's the opportunity to do so, nigga, I want to lift you up in a multitude of prayer, my nigga. I don't want to harm you, and I hope you don't want to harm me over some social media shit. But whatever your desires is, my nigga, I always tell niggas to handle their candle. Cause when we in the streets, nigga, certain shit go both ways, nigga. You can be the or you can beat it, and that just is what it is. But I'm not trying to come on this motherfucker and initiate no problems with this brother because he's misguided. You misguided, my nigga. You letting Adam 22 stick his hand in your ass figuratively, not physically. I hope not physically. So don't take the that nigga sex playing me. And he's saying Adam, like, no, the nigga using you like a puppy, big dog. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna hurt you in the long run. You, Munchie B, and whoever else a part of your entourage, my nigga, you niggas can come together and create your own podcast. Every nigga that sat on that motherfucking panel, every nigga that was on No Jumper that ventured out and did it, they were successful. Adam need y'all. Y'all don't need Adam. Adam need the culture. Adam's the culture vulture. And it is what it is. And I hope that you see it before it's too late, my nigga. They need invitations into the culture. Then when they get into the culture, they see cats. Respectfully, young and Hefe, when they see cats like you, that they can give a few dollars and help get a few more subscribers and likes, when they know that your integrity is for sale, they say, oh shit, I'm in this thing. When they run into dudes like C-Mac, oh, cuz on fight, crip, cuz no one's gonna touch Adam. Like, no, nigga, if Adam down bad, then Adam need to be touched. If Adam is coming into our culture and contributing bullshit, Adam need to be checked. Even the situation with 607 Unc and 4Extra, that shit was provoked by Adam. So what are your thoughts? About 4Extra? Oh, 4Extra like that. I'm not gonna repeat it, but y'all seen it. Even the situation with King Peel and Aunt Hefe, that shit was provoked by Adam. Adam is an Asian provocateur. And this is the thing, young Aunt Hefe. You said something to the effect of, oh, I already knew he wasn't talking about me. This, that. If you knew he wasn't talking about you and it didn't pertain to you, then why would you give that type of energy to it, my nigga? You done let Adam mislead you to the into a situation that can possibly explode into some whole other shit. Now, if you do something to King Peel or King Peel do something to you, nigga, you think Adam gonna give a fuck? If your paper ain't right, and I pray that both of you brothers' papers right, because now y'all public figures. Now the community know about y'all, right? They're familiar with your face, they're familiar with your content, all this and all that. I will hope that y'all either got y'all paper right or you got insurance. Because if one of y'all, if some unfortunate situation befalls one of y'all, what you think Adam gonna do? He gonna donate 1,000 like he did the 4Extra and discard you? Because that's what the plantation master do with niggas. Oh, this nigga sick. Take him out back, blow his brains out, and bury him. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to bury him. We can just feed him to the pigs. Niggas is expendable when it comes to these type of cats, cuz. So when you got a brother that's coming at you from a standpoint of initially brotherly love before niggas want to get in their feelings and woo, nigga, that's ego driven, my nigga. We ain't got to get on no ego type of shit when we can come from right here. And we can come from right here. That's the problem with us, cuz we want to come from ego. Oh, I'm young and Hefe. Ain't nobody gonna, I don't care about, like, come on, my nigga. Ain't nobody tripping off that. Don't nobody give a fuck about who a nigga think he is, my nigga. Because to some degree, to some effect, we all think that we are somebody. So what makes what you think you are more significant than what I think or I feel like I am? So now this ego, nigga. Let's take egos up out of this shit and do some rational thinking, nigga. You being used like a puppet to go against your own people, but you ain't checking Adam 22. And I even said that. I said, listen, cuz on PJ Crip, don't none of you content creators come at me, rebuttal, or talk about nothing in my direction until you holler at Adam 22, my nigga. And you went against that and you want to make some content. Well, since you want to make some content, I got some content for you. Let's jump into the content. Let's dissect this shit and let's start hitting this shit and seeing what it really is and what the fuck is really going on. But like his homie say, man, you know, shit, he ain't that bright. And you showing it, my nigga, you ain't that motherfucking bright, man. You kind of slow. So being that you kind of slow, certain teachers said the individuals that's in your situation, in your position, we got to give them a little empathy. We got to give them a little understanding and compassion. So this is my extension of that. Let's get into your content.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics, Bobby Ye Jones. See, y'all gotta really pay attention. I think y'all be hearing people talking, but y'all not paying attention to what they saying. And this dude been switch hitting a whole lot. But like I said, I don't pay attention to other men like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as this social media.
I'm going to stop you there. You do pay attention to other men like that because you make content on other men. You are securing your bag of making content of other men. So you do pay attention to other men like that. There was content that you didn't create, Kim, folks, and you say, oh, man, you know, I don't be on YouTube and with you and so on and so forth. You know, people send me stuff. But then there's content you said, oh, man, I'm going through YouTube trying to see what I like. Come on, my nigga. Don't be rooted in hypocrisy. That's hypocritical. Then you come on in and you say, oh, I ain't never been on here talking about peace, or I ain't come on here talking about peace, this, that, and third. But me and you had a disagreement because I'm saying it ain't no peace in LA. And you say, oh, there is peace in LA. How nigga to live in Vegas going, nigga, I'm tapped in. Ain't no at that point in time, wasn't no motherfucking peace in LA. Niggas was doing shit to garner likes. Niggas was doing shit to garner additional subscribers. There's peace in LA. Nigga, ain't no motherfucking peace in LA. So let's not give a misrepresentation of what's really going on in LA at that present moment in time and send people that fallacious information. My nigga, you was wrong, big dog. And then when we had a private conversation, you twist the whole conversation cuz came back to the internet and regurgitated some bullshit. But us coming up out of the PJs, my nigga, we hold ourselves to a certain level of integrity, morals, principles. So when my big dog said, man, just let that shit go, my nigga. Now we see what type of nigga this nigga is. This nigga ain't even the type of nigga that we fuck with, like on PJ. Cause I could have came on here and I could have regurgitated the conversation and all this and twisted to make me look like this and could look like come on, my nigga. That was bunk as a motherfucker, my nigga. But you the type of cat that say that you rooted in authenticity and realism. No, my nigga, you been doing a lot of bunk ass shit. You've been putting out and adding to a lot of shit that's going on in the streets of LA. Even when you did that fallacious motherfucking that misleading story about a particular individual, you created that shit, my nigga. You started that shit, nigga. That was a negative contribution to what's already going on. Nigga, you adding fuel to a motherfucking fire that was going out. But niggas like to throw rocks and hide things. Wasn't me. No, nigga, it was you. Let's get back into the content. Nigga, you do be paying attention to what niggas do, my nigga, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this motherfucker podcast and then doing it's Young and Hefe and it's the Hefe effect and we gonna commentate. And I'm just saying, like, my nigga, like, stop playing, cuz. And it's all out of love and respect, my nigga.
Yeah, the content that I like to indulge in, or that somebody send me, I look over it. If I like it, I might react to it, talk about it. If I'm not, moving along. So you got this dude here that's supposed to be like this fake black extremist.
Ooh, that's Adam 22. That's your puppet master telling you that I'm a black extremist. I'm gonna tell you what I am, homie. I'm a single, loving father that have fought DCFS for damn near 9 years for custody of my kids, when most fathers give up within the first 6 months. That's who I am. I am a film producer. That's who I am. I am a community activist. That's who I am. I am a book author. That's who I am. I am a trauma-informed care group facilitator. I am an advocate for the youth. That's who I am. I am a member. I am associated and affiliated with the PJ Watch Crips. That's who I am. I'm a Crip, my nigga. But my Crippin' stand for Community Resurrection and Progress. And for some, it may seem contradictory, but my Crippin' don't lead me to the streets to want to try to go and unalive another black man without proper reasons. I don't want to unalive nobody. You know, the feds be watching this shit like, right? But I'm a person that's about his community and about his race, my nigga. You say you was in the California Youth Authority. I never heard about you. On Eastside PJ Watch Crip, on Stevie Wada Bean. This word is bond. You say you was in YA. I was in YA. My name was ringing bells. PJ Crip, creating race riots, nigga, slicing motherfuckers, stabbing motherfuckers, getting cracking no matter how big a motherfucker was. A soldier right here, big dog. This a soldier. This a warrior. Throughout my stint in the California Youth Authority, my nigga, I ain't never did no sucker shit, no buster shit, and I ain't never turned on my blackness, nigga. I ain't never put this crippin' shit over this blackness, homie. You can ask my niggas from the Bay, from out of Oakland, from out of Richmond, all that. Nigga, I been pro-black. Nigga, when I was in the California Youth Authority, nigga, it was UBG, United Black Guerrillas, nigga, and that's what I still push. So you called me a black extremist because I say Crips killing Crips, that's obsolete. It's nonsensical behavior. Bloods killing Bloods is obsolete. It's nonsensical behavior. Blacks killing Blacks is nonsensical behavior. My nigga, don't make no sense. So me pushing for the upliftment and the embedment of our people, that makes me a black extremist. Me loving on my people, that makes me a black extremist. It seemed like the puppeteer got his hand in your ass and, oh man, yeah, that guy, yeah, he's a black extremist. And what type of black man call another black man that's fighting for the liberation of our people a black extremist? Nigga, I'm not on here talking about, yeah, dude. All right, yeah, brother. Power to the goddamn people. Let's kill all these cracker hunky motherfuckers. Nigga, I ain't on here like that. I'm saying let's find creative ways to properly lead the youth from up out of these streets and feeling like one another is each other's biggest enemy. How do we stop this shit? How do we combat this shit? How do we contain this shit, my nigga? I'm not only like, yeah, and them goddamn Mexicans that's working in conjunction with them goddamn hunky cracker motherfuckers, we need to execute them motherfuckers too. Nigga, I ain't on here like that. So how the fuck am I black? How the fuck am I a black extremist, my nigga? You need to start doing research. Nigga, open up a lexicon or a dictionary and start researching the words that you incorporate in your videos, my nigga. Because a lot of shit that you say, a lot of sesquipedalian words that you utilize, nigga, you don't watch my content and then you try to regurgitate it. It don't work like that, nigga. Do you know the actual meaning of the word before you conclude your videos? Conclude? To bring to a cessation, to bring to an end? Like, what the this nigga say before I conclude the video? Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? What is conclude, a video game? Yeah, man, well, it's the Hefe effect. Something, and I'm gonna conclude the video. Like, come on, my nigga. What is we like? Let's get back into the video. I see you on Tom Bomb. I'm gonna bring you up in a minute. I apologize. I know I said 15 minutes. Let me just get through this. So give me another 15 minutes, and I'm gonna introduce y'all to brother Tom Bomb, and he gonna come on here, and you know he gonna give you whatever he chooses to give you from his perspective. Tom Bomb, I got you. Give me a few more minutes, man. Work with your player partner, man. I appreciate you. If you busy, then we can reschedule something, man. But I love to introduce you to the people. Let's get back into it's the health effect, it's the health way, and we're gonna commentate. Yeah, let's get back into his commentation of Bobby Yates, man.
Always, you know what I'm saying, up here, you know what I'm saying, parading around his ideologies and how he was raised and who raised him, and he is so.
You offended by that, my nigga? Who raised you? Cause I come on here and I say I'm raised by unalivers and gorillas. You know the K word. It's the truth. That ain't me trying to highlight that. That was showing the sickening of my mind, homie, because I was programmed to be a certain way. And it's by the grace of God that I'm still here, young and Hefe. I wasn't no regular type of dude when I was doing what I was doing. I ain't start gang banging when I became a teenager, nigga. For some of us, my nigga, it's from the womb to the tomb. And that's the truth. My upbringing, the way that I was conditioned, the ideologies that they gave to me, the way of perceiving life that I inherited from my G's, it set me apart from a lot of dudes, but it seemed like that make you feel insecure. I'm not no Johnny come lately ass nigga, homie. I've been in them streets. I've been associated with these type of dudes that we venerate for all the negative contributions they give to our community. Come on, my nigga, you mad about that? Because I'm saying I was raised up under the tutelage of certain cats that was known for having certain reputations. You feel some type of way about that. I'm not saying that makes me superior than you or anybody else because I was under that poisoning. Because my mom was contaminated because of the motherfuckers that I grew up under. Because my pops was a certain type of way. Because my uncle Larry Sullivan, rest in peace, was a cold motherfucking gangster. Nigga, that's just my upbringing. But I don't use that as a badge of honor. Say, yeah, man, I'm better than these niggas because I was raised this type of way. And it's like, no, nigga. I was misled just like my G's. My people were misled. So the thing is, being that we know we was misled and misguided, nigga, how do we properly represent these babies that's coming after us? That's what I'm saying. And if that makes me a black extremist, then motherfucker, goddamn, nigga, power to the people. What a goddamn Kool-Aid and chicken. I'm just saying, but nigga, what the fuck? That makes me a black extremist because I'm pushing what we all should be pushing. See, during the inception of the Black Panther political party, the biggest hindrance to that party was niggas like you, niggas like Munchie B, niggas like Rich Trapper. It was our own people that hindered our natural progression as a people. It was our people that labeled others as, oh, that nigga's a goddamn black extremist, Judas ass niggas. And it's the same thing going on right now with niggas like Munchie B on Eastside PJ Crip, nigga. I tell you niggas about this Babylonian system and how this Babylonian system is still here, still present, is still dangerous, and is still a threat to us as a people. Nigga, who betrayed Jesus? Or Yeshua, who betrayed Jesus? Y'all know who did it. Judah. Why did Judah give information to the Roman government to come and seize Jesus? Why did he do it? For money, my nigga. Confidential informancy. Y'all don't think that ain't the, oh, but that ain't the same thing because that was over 2,000 years ago. Is that not the same thing? Judah betrayed Jesus for money. He confidentially went off and said, hey, man, I could tell you how to get that nigga Jesus, but it's going to cost you, and it's going to cost you a little paper. All right, for sure, you can help us get Jesus. All right, this is what we want you to do. Just surveil the nigga. Just keep eyes on him. Every now and then, I need you to come to this location and let us know what's going on. Let us know what he's spreading them amongst the people. Intel, the United States government value intelligence and information over a whole lot of shit. Because if they got the right intel and information, they know how to come and seize what they want because they understand the people. We done sat back and we done watched y'all. We done educated ourselves on the inner workings of y'all. So when the pickings is right, we coming to take everything because we got the information. Judah betrayed Jesus for money. That's like Munchie B writing these motherfucking reports, sending them off to the government, getting his homies locked up. Confidential informant. See, this shit ain't nothing new. This shit was going on since the Jesus days, my nigga. But let's get back into the content. This is straight from the goddamn black supremacist. Black power. The fuck? You weird ass nigga. I'm not gonna even call him that. You misinformed ass nigga.
Soldier and how he get down and all this type of stuff.
That got you
so
mad.
His content is supposed to be based around all substance. It's supposed
Listen, homie, you can't put my content in a box. Because I can be talking about, one day I can be talking about an enclave. You know what that is, right, young Ant? Enclave, you know what an enclave is? If you don't know, pick up a lexicon and research the word. How every time us as black people get an enclave or a city to where we are self-sufficient and independent, they bring some type of disaster there. In Atlanta, you can be broke today, go to Atlanta and be on your feet next week, right? It was an enclave for black successful people. What they do to Atlanta, they took AIDS down there. Some motherfuckers say, damn, Atlanta ain't really popping. New Orleans ain't really popping like that. I'm going to Houston, Texas. What they do to Houston, Texas. Soon as motherfuckers start migrating to Houston, Texas, the HIV rate increases. Motherfuckers say, damn, in North Carolina, it's right there on the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is cool because it's warm. Now that Pacific, that motherfucker's a little cold, but that Atlantic Ocean is kind of warm. Man, North Carolina, they building that up. Man, if you a brother and a sister and you trying to get on your feet, you can go out there. What happened in North Carolina? The HIV population or the HIV rate shoot up. So I can be talking about that today, or tomorrow I can be talking about how back on the East Coast, I believe it's in Baltimore or Washington, D.C., over 46 sisters and just went missing within a month. Nigga, where the fuck our sisters at? Who can be responsible for our sisters being abducted? I can be talking about that one day. The next day, nigga, I can be talking about the cosmos. I can be talking about physics and all that, nigga. You can't put what I bring to this internet in a box, nigga, because my life ain't this gangbang. By the grace of God, nigga, I've been liberated from that. I got the elixir. If people would just listen, homie, if we implement this shit righteously, homie, within a year, we all can be millionaires. Black self-sufficiency. Circulating that black dollar, respecting that black woman that's producing them black babies. You forgot what Pac said? We have a race of babies that hate the ladies that make the babies. These little niggas rather dance with each other. Oh, roo, rah, ha. The females dancing with each other, smacking each other ass. When we was kids, that's what we did, big dog. Tupac prophecies is being fulfilled. But niggas like you got your eyes glued wide the fuck shut. Because you're in a position to where you can get instant gain, but you selling out the people. You compromising your integrity. Your people is in your chat saying, man, I don't know who that dude Bobby Ye is, but that motherfucker right. You wrong, young and Hefe. You wrong, big dog. And listen, homie, I'm giving this to you as a brother, my nigga. Shape up and fly right. But you ain't obligated to do a motherfucking thing, because a lot of people feel like they not obligated towards this blackness, and it's cool. Do your thing, Paul. You a grown man. You make your decisions, but make them accordingly, because it's going to be a place and it's going to be a time to where niggas is going to have to come back to that black community that we're trying to build, that we're trying to reestablish, to where the women walk with dignity and respect and they motherfucking heads held high. And the babies, they walk around with an identity outside of being a Crip blood and a motherfucking thug, nigga. See, the shit that you support, that shit that you perpetuate is going to lead to another generations of babies being condemned to this generational curse. And guess what's going to happen? Somebody going to get their motherfucking brain shot smooth the fuck out their skull. Now everybody want to cry and hold hands and candlelights and all this and GoFundMes and all that when we can stop this shit. So if that's what makes me a black extremist, then goddamn, brother, pass me the chicken and Kool-Aid. Weird ass nigga. Let's get back into the content. Nigga call me a black extremist.
To be this substance-based content that he was so stumped down on and that he wasn't giving up on. But being that he's seeing that those numbers are stagnant, he in the same place as last.
This nigga just say stagnant. What the fuck is? See, that's the thing, nigga. See, that's the young at Hefe. Bring your ass here, nigga. Which one of these cameras got young and bring your ass here, nigga? Sit your ass down. It's stagnant or stagnated. It's stagnant. STAGNANT. That's stagnant. Stagnated is STAGNATE. Stagnated. What the fuck is stagnant, my nigga? See, that's the thing. Niggas sit back and they watch Bobby Ye. Now you about to see all these niggas becoming more socially conscious. Now you about to see these niggas becoming more political. Now you about to see these niggas talking about social illnesses that plague the people and plague the community. You know why? Because Bobby Ye is doing it. And now when more people start talking about and watching and tuning in to Bobby Ye, they're like, damn, if this nigga get his foot fully in the dough, it's going to make us obsolete because all we bringing is shit that ain't got no substance to it. Mark my motherfucking word on Steve-O. Watch these niggas try to change gears to become more political, but they can't fuck with me. You know why they can't fuck with me? Because I'm too well read. I'm too versed. I'm too versatile. What can you do with me? Even in the streets, even on some intellectual shit, what can a dude of your, or not just you, but your entourage, everybody that want to jump on the young and Hefe bandwagon, rich trapper. Oh, we gonna fight and we gonna fight MMA and I'm gonna grab you and I'm gonna nigga, put your hands on me, nigga. Test the waters, bucko. You see me, nigga, and on Steve-O, nigga, on my mama, you put your nigga, you lay a thumb on me and you nigga, watch. Come on, bro. Stop playing. Oh, we're gonna fight MMA and I'm gonna get you in a submission, Bobby Ye. Oh, and I can't wait. My nipples are getting hard now. Get your weird ass up out of here, nigga. Nigga, you lay a finger on me. Nigga's gonna be to your detriment, nigga. What? Keep playing. Let's get back into the content, man. These niggas is crazy. Lord, these niggas that you done left down here is losing their cotton picking mind, Lord. The fuck these niggas, man? Bro? Really though, who like? Let's make it make sense, man. Let's get into the content. These niggas is crazy, cuz. Or I shouldn't say cuz because
he's not really getting no traction. And I'm not gonna even lie because I'm not a hater dude. Even though dudes hate and try to go on smear campaigns, we can't allow that hating us. The dude know how to talk, and the dude do got some good content, and the dude probably do need some.
So why are we here having this discussion, young and Hefe? If you feel like I'm eloquent in my articulation, right? If you feel like I'm eloquent, I know how to articulate, I know how to talk, and I got some good content, and I should have more views, I'm not tripping off the views. Because what I push is what I learned in the streets, my nigga, is quality over quantity. Even when I was in the game, you know, pushing certain things when I was in the streets, like, listen, I'm not about to pay you whoopty woo whoop for some extra grams on a thinner name. I'm not going to do that. Give me that right there that's close to the way that it comes over here and let me work with that. Give me the shit that got the best quality. I don't want the quantity because that shit is rooted down and it ain't no good. Always go with me. I always go with the quality, my nigga. Fuck the quantity and all that. Because when I get on here and I interact with the audience, man, a lot of people be like, and that's on Stevie, a lot of people hit me like, man, I went through that with my mama. Or damn, man, I was trying to understand why my mom was working like this and I've been through this. Bobby Ye, what should I do? And I tell people, homie, when that depression or that anxiety or whatever you dealing with get too much on you, go talk to somebody, homie, because a lot of it is just releasing it. See, we don't really believe in the practices of having true and meaningful conversations because where we come from, we can't trust nobody. You tell a person, man, I'm dealing with mental health. Oh, nigga, you weak. Oh, this nigga crazy. This nigga about to go try to get on SSR. Nigga, ain't nothing wrong with you. Like, no. This nigga done watched his motherfucking daddy die. This nigga done watched his mama OD. This nigga done watched his uncle rape his sister. That nigga is fucked up. He needs some psychological help. And if we don't get him the right help in the right amount of time, now he becomes a sociopath. Now he's a threat to society. He don't know how to feel. I don't have no compassion for nobody. It's up. And we all got homies like that. Nigga, it's gang, gang, gang to the motherfucking graveyard. Why certain cats like certain individuals is so hyper aggressive and whoop de whoop, homie? That's a sign of a mental health disorder that's rooted in some form of trauma. We gotta have these type of conversations, homie, to better understand what's going on with us as black men, homie, and why healing is essential to our day-to-day functioning, big dog. But let's get back into the content. It's the Hefe way. Wait, what is it's the Hefe effect, and we gonna commentate. Go ahead and commentate, nigga. I'm just saying, this shit is crazy, bro. He gonna really call me crazy after this, because we about to get into we about to get into it, big dog.
More views. But in the spiritual realm and in the energy realm, people is seeing and feeling that negative energy that radiates off this dude constantly. Every time he get on his camera, he's mad about something. And somebody passed and he get mad. Ooh, y'all think I'm crazy?
Good shit,
doing all this like you is crazy. Like, what are you talking about?
I like that.
What are you talking about? And then everybody want to play these fake half of clips and don't want to play the whole clip.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
Hold on. All right, let me go back to it. Let me pause it. Let's go back to it, because now he want to explain himself because he know he fucked up. Nigga, you did some weirdo shit. So we about to get back into a time bomb. If you can, just give me a few more minutes, Kim, folks. I really want to introduce you to the audience, get people over there to support your channel. See, man, I always been a type of dude, homie, on PJ Watts, on Stevie Walla Bean. When I was in the streets and they say, "Yay, man, listen, remember with me, it's quality over quantity." So a lot of the homies used to come to me, "Yay, man, I'm trying to get some, man, what is hidden for, nigga? I'm not gonna tax you." Because we all out here trying to get money to essentially do what? Feel good about ourselves, provide for our family, get the basic essentials that we need to carry on. So I'm going to give it to you for what my people's giving it to me for. You know what I mean? Just probably give a nigga a little gas money, but I'm not going to tax you on a thinner name. So if I go get it for you, my nigga, here, just give me the whoopty whoop that it costs. Give me a few dollars in my car for burning my gas, and that's just is what it is. Some dudes, oh, man, you know, shit, man, they saying that is, you know what I mean? My partner got it for, nah, nigga. Depending on what era of time we talking about, 07, nigga, 400, 450. But when they hit it with that thinner name and they put the tax on us and said that it was a drenning out, but it really wasn't no drenning out, they were just putting the black nigga tax on it. And they start 800, then it started going up to 12 and all this. Nigga, if it's 12, nigga, that's what you gonna get it for. I ain't gonna say, oh man, 1250, which a nigga can. Because with me, it's quality over quantity. Nigga can easily say, man, it's 1250 or 1275. Like, no, nigga. You out there trying to provide for your family and do what you need to do as a man to be independent and self-sufficient and not be the type of nigga that's living off a woman. You trying to get out here and get you earn your keep. Here, nigga, do your thing on the renting nails. But let's get back into the content, man. Let me reshare this. Yeah, young and Hefe about to really think I'm crazy after this one. He gonna be one of, man, that nigga probably want to fight me. You hear me? Hold on, my people. And before I jump back into this, man, hold on crap. I want to tell everybody that reached out to me yesterday, right? Because, you know what I mean? Somebody sent me something. And it was the home. I'm not going to even call him that, bro. It was the dude, Rich Trapper. And he had so much to say. And the reason why I was slightly infuriated, because if you're going to come after Bobby Ye, my nigga, come after Bobby Ye for your own reasons. I exposed you when you did some sucker shit. And you wanted to rebuttal, and then, you know, I took it to a whole nother level. And that's cool, baby. That's gravy. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, but when I had a misunderstanding with ODM Slim, shout out to ODM Slim, get it out the mud. When I had a misunderstanding with ODM Slim, here come Rich Trapper. Oh, Bobby Ye is this and Bobby, like, God damn, you need niggas to hold your hand, big dog. You can't just jump on some anti-fuck Bobby Ye type shit just on your own, you know what I mean, on your own accord, like, just because you feel like you don't like me. Why you gotta wait for another nigga to speak on Bobby Ye before you can speak on Bobby Ye? Like, what you need a nigga to co-sign yo fake ass beef for me, Mr. Karate Man, Mr. Jiu-Jitsu Man, Mr. I want to put you in a submission. I want to do you. I'm like, man, get your weird ass up out of here, nigga. You want to get up and close and personal and feel on a nigga. You want to hug my nigga? I'm pretty sure we can get somebody to give you a hug, big dog. I want to hug a nigga. When I fight, see what Bobby Ye don't know is when I fight, I like to hug a nigga. I like to feel a nigga dick print against my leg. You like to do what, Rich Trapper? That's why you do taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, all this old shit that you be doing when you, wow, man, what the fuck? Nigga, you better not lay a finger on me, nigga. On PJ, but let's get back into the content, man. I just feel like niggas should stand on their own. Don't wait until me and this brother have a disagreement for you to come on and like, you know what I mean? So getting back to what I was saying, I want to thank everybody that reached out to me, especially my partner that's a Damu, man. Shout out to you, Damu. I appreciate that. Especially to my partner that's Hoover, man. Shout out to you, Groove. And just my loved ones that, just, tapped in. Is like, come on, Ye. I know you from being a kid. I know that look in your eye. And I know, come on, homie. And even my kin folks on the internet that was dropping comments saying, Ye, don't let them get you out your focus and whoopty whoop and all that, man. I appreciate that on PJ Watch Crip. Thank you all for that. I can be corrected. You know what I mean? I'm not beyond reproach. I'm not the type of dude that you can say, yeah, you know what, you tripping. I'll be like, no, I ain't tripping. Young and Hefe done did this, and Young and Hefe done did that. That's what he doing. His people saying, man, Bobby Ye right. Hey, right. We right about swimming. Like, come on, my nigga. Go read his comments. Most of his people's in his chat saying, man, Bobby Ye right. I agree with Bobby Ye. What you did was snakish. But let's get back into the content. Then I'm gonna introduce y'all to Brother Tom Bomb, man. Let's allow this to run.
I've seen how I first came in the room from the jump. Came in the room, greeted everybody except that dude.
But if it was previously understood before you went on a broadcast that when he said the T word, that it wasn't towards your set, your section, and those who up under the trade. Why would you come in with that type of energy? Why would you have this negative energy emanating from you? I believe that's the word, emanate, or radiating in the words of Young and Hefe. Why would you have this type of energy radiating if you know that he didn't dish you? And when he said the T word, it was for the Trey 5-7s. Why? Let's get back into the content. I just don't understand it, Brother Ant.
Once he smiled and threw his hand out there like everything was cool, I relaxed a bit.
But why? Like, why are you going in there with this type of energy if the nigga didn't disrespect you? And if you ain't never heard him say crab, then why is you going in there with this type of energy? It had to have been something that vexed you or irritated you about this individual for you to go in there with that type of energy, big dog. It had to be a pre-existing problem in your head towards that dude for you to go in there and not shake his hand until he smiled and extended his hand. Why would you have that type of energy, big dog? And I know you somewhere close. I know you may be watching this. Like, just tell us why you had that type of energy. If you ain't here when he said the T word, because I ain't never heard when he said that. When I heard about him when he took it out of the song. So it's either Adam told you, hey, look, this is what we're going to be talking about. He gave you a script. This is what we're going to be talking about. Or you heard the song, or you heard him all over social media saying crap. Because if you never heard the song when he dissed, you never heard him say the T word, you never heard him diss Crip, then why would you go in there with that type of energy? Why? Let's make it make sense, big dog. Let's get into the content.
Something else I want to point out. You got this dude, obviously he watched King Peel. He say King Peel dissed all the Crips, say the C word, this and that. I've never seen a clip of him saying it, never heard a clip of him saying it, never even heard the song Slide First until the lyric was took out the song. I never heard the song with the T word in it.
So why did you go in there with that type of energy towards King Peel? Unless Adam 22 had already prepped you. He already prompted you, hey, yeah, King Peel had a song, Young and Hefe, and in the song he said this. In the song Young and Hefe, he dissed the T word. And I know that you are T word, so
Yeah, he did say that, but he took it out, young and Hefe. But when you come onto the studio, when you come onto the broadcast, this is how I want you to come in, young Hefe, because we're going to sell this. You hear me, young and Hefe?
Yeah, I hear you, Adam.
Well, we're going to sell this. So when you come in, I want you to look at King Pill like this. Let me see you do it. Yeah, like that. Almost like Eddie Murphy. When you come onto the stage, I want you to look at King Pill. Do the face again at and Hefe. Yeah, look at him just like that, young Hefe, to establish that it may be about to go down. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that, Adams. Anything else you want me to do?
Well, I don't want you to beat this guy's ass, young and Hefe, because I know that you can potentially whoop King Pill's ass. And I don't want you to do that, young and Hefe. When you go in, what I need you to do, young and Hefe, is go in and make that face.
The fuck? This nigga, like, what we talking about? Cause I'm just saying, bro. This nigga Adam 22 gave him a script. Let's use rational and logical thinking. Off his self-attestation, his self-admittance, he said he never heard King Pill diss Crip, right? He said he never heard the song with the actual T word in it, and he never heard him diss Trace. So why would you go in there with that energy
unless Adam 22 told young and Hefe, we're going to bring in young and Hefe.
Unless he told you to come in with that type of energy and do the face, young and Hefe. The fuck? Niggas is crazy, my nigga. Let's make it. Let me be serious now. If young and Hefe never heard the brother say anything that can be remotely close to being disrespectful to him, his hood, or Crips, why would he go in there with that type of energy and not want to greet the dude until the dude smiled and extended his hand? Why you had that type of energy, big dog? Unless Adam prepped you, because you ain't heard him disrespect you as an individual, diss your hood or diss your organization, cripping. So why would you have that type of energy? Because Adam put a battery in your back and his hand at the bottom of your back. I'm not gonna say that because I don't want you to think I'm sex playing you. But the bottom part of your back where's an opening at, Adam did like this.
Hold on, young and Hefe, just stay there. I'm gonna be your puppeteer.
Hey, I'm young and Hefe, and I'm upset. We're not gonna let that linger. I'm mad. Like the fuck? Let's get back into the Hefe effect and let young and Hefe commentate. He'll be here soon. I'm pretty sure he watching.
That's for one. But you got this dude trying to point out, oh, King Pill did this, he did this.
My nigga, I'm live right now. That's why I covered the mic, because I'm live, bro. I'm not about to get on here with these peoples and say what you said. No, that shit that you just said, talking about young and Hefe look like the mama from Good Times. I'm not saying that shit. We're not gonna disrespect young and Hefe. So if you feel like he looked like the mama from Good Times, keep that shit to yourself, because I'm not bringing that to my audience. I'm not doing that. So keep those comments to yourself and just let me do what I'm saying, man. We watching young and Hefe clip, and guess what? It's the Hefe effect. And we gonna let him commentate. Let's let him commentate. All those jokes about him looking like the mama from Good Times, we ain't gonna do that, man. He don't look like the mama from Good Times. Chill out, bro. That's crazy. Talking about he look like the mama from Good Times.
He went in the room with him. I would have handled like everybody talk about how they would have handled something, did something. All these dudes is these gangster dudes because they've been to jail.
That sound like some Adam 22 shit, bro. How the fuck all these dudes are some gangster dudes because they been in jail? Nigga, you been in jail. You push gangsters. So are you not also describing yourself? But no. That's the Hefe. That's the Hefe effect right there, baby. No. Don't speak on young Hefe like that. No, baby. He excluded. That nigga right there, that nigga exempt. Nigga, you describing yourself, nigga. You'd have been to the California Youth Authority, the state prison, federal prison, nigga. You'd have been damn near more places than me. So how is it all these gangster dudes thinking they gangster because they been in jail? Nigga, you been there too. What the fuck? What are we talking about? Young and Hefe. This is the young and Hefe. This is the Hefe effect. Whatever you call it, the health of is it the health effect? I'm not about to say that. I don't play with people's health. I'm not about to say that. I'm not saying that, bro. No. I'm not gonna say that. because I'm a plus size guy too. But as they can tell, I've been slimming down because I've been paying more attention to my health and the foods that I consume. I'm restricting certain dietary. I have dietary restrictions now. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm starting to exercise a little bit more, not as much as I should. But does he say if it's the F effect or the health effect? Because if it's the health effect, brother, you're not looking so healthy at the no. We ain't gonna health shame nobody. Y'all forgive me. I'm wrong for that. Young and Hefe, please don't take out of consideration what I'm saying, because I don't want you to. Now we gonna I'm gonna put myself in a what? Not the body, but the perspective of a white person, a person that's outside the culture looking in. Because I don't want you to bust a cap in my ass, young and Hefe. You're a gangster. You're this. This nigga said, oh yeah, this nigga's a black extremist. What? Oh man, young and Hefe's a gangster, and he's known to pop a cap in guys' asses that he doesn't agree with. The fuck up out of here, man. The fuck going on? God, this shit is crazy. Oh, my Baba. It's the health effect.
Man, bro, I've been to every place these dudes have been to, bro. Like,
nobody knows you. Who are you, dude? Nobody know you, my nigga. Listen, homie. I ain't met one YA baby yet that say, oh yeah, I know young and Hefe, whoopty whoop. I know him, and I got a YA baby that's about to come in right now. I don't know no YA babies that know you. But if you ask about Yay from PJs, yeah, oh yeah, man, that nigga was crazy. Man, I was in NH Durgin with that nigga. I was in Chad with him. Man, that nigga jumped on the gate. That nigga broke. That nigga bust up out of the cuffs. That nigga jumped on the gate. Man, that nigga got stuck on the gate like a chicken. Oh man, that nigga Yay, man, that nigga rushed like 50 Mexicans, bro. That nigga came out of visit. He ran to that soccer field, and that nigga just started chunking them. That's my reputation in the California Youth Authority, big dog. Oh yeah, man, I was in there with my nigga Yay, cuz. Oh yeah, he got into one of the Crip homies, cuz. And that nigga Yay said this, cuz. He say, listen, cuz, for your betrayal, that nigga said some smart shit, cuz. You know, that nigga Yay always had a way with words, cuz. Yeah, cuz. That nigga Yay said, cuz, listen, cuz. I'ma send you this contract, cuz, and fill that motherfucker out expeditiously, cuz, and then I am going to repay you for your betrayal. Man, that nigga said some fly shit, cuz. I can't even remember what that nigga Yay said, cuz. But that nigga Yay told him, cuz, for your treasons and your actions against thereupon, whatever that nigga said, cuz. You know, that nigga Yay kind of smart, cuz. I can't even remember all that shit, cuz, on Crip. But yeah, Yay sent that nigga that contract. He said, cuz, when we come out, cuz, nigga, when you come out the cuffs, nigga, I ain't gonna rush you in the cuffs, cuz. Yeah, he said, cuz, the nigga, PJ, light-skinned nigga, kind of got a little good hair, like, cuz. Nigga know how to speak good as motherfucker, cuz. But that nigga said, cuz, when we get in the tank, cuz, I'm gonna let you come up off the cuffs, cuz, and I'm gonna run up on you, I'm gonna drop you, cuz, and then I'm gonna start slicing you up, cuz. And on Crip, cuz, that nigga Yay did all that shit, cuz. That nigga Yay's a low, cuz. That's how it is for me, big dog. You don't run into too many niggas that know Yay from PJs and got too much bad shit to say about me. Hey, yeah, blood, that nigga Yay. Oh man, that nigga got into it with that big ass nigga from Bakersfield that was fucking up everybody, cuz. Man, that nigga Yay came over there like this. Boop. That nigga slid, man, a big ass nigga like 300 and man, however many pounds, cuz. Yay slid. Like, that's my reputation, big dog. Who was you? Where you was at? Fire camp? I was in SRCC. SRCC, I kicked off a riot. Hispanic dude was talking at that. Everybody act like, no, nigga, we ain't about to do no pick and chooses, nigga. We ain't about to put it in a hat, pull a string, and see who gonna fight him, nigga. I'm gonna fight him. Oh, no, yeah, cuz, you know they gonna give you, nigga, fuck at a time, nigga. This nigga disrespecting our people, nigga, our ancestors, nigga, our lineage, nigga. All our people that ain't here when he popping this shit, and if we allow this shit, nigga, it ain't no picking and choosing, nigga, on PJ Crip, nigga. When I come out, I'm fucking the nigga Gonzo up. And when I came out, nigga, I ran in the day room. I bam, boom, bam, hit him with the hook, and he went down. He jumped back up, and I bam, boom, bam, put him back down on PJ Crip. The nigga jump up. I'm like, yeah, come on, baby. It's getting good to me now. And I'm talking to him as I'm whooping his ass. Yeah, come on, baby. It's getting good to me. Come on. Bam, boom, bam. Put him down on PJ, breaking shit. All this shit busted up on PJ Crip. When they brought the nigga to the infirmary on Steve-O, nigga, they had to tie a motherfucking sheet around his face. We thought this nigga was dead. Nigga, they couldn't stop the bleed. Nigga, that's my reputation in the California Youth Authority. Oh, nigga want to go to my CDC days, nigga? Because when I went to CDC, nigga, the homies had already heard about me. Homie take me around the track like, listen, nigga, we done already heard about your little badass. But this is how it goes down here. All right, for sure, big homie, ain't no thing. But I still was stuck in that motherfucker, man. So you saying, oh, I been with all these dudes to be. You ain't did the shit that I done did. In the California Youth Authority, I don't know about your prison record, big dog. I don't know about your federal record, big dog. But when you're talking about the California Youth Authority, where it's the Wild Wild West, and you get your man, you get cracking, it ain't no cars behind you, nigga. We ain't no hub and dub and CYA, nigga. We in there thugging. Nigga, you fight one nigga, that one nigga can turn into 150 fights because this nigga got 10 Raflans. A Raflans mean if you fight him, I fight whoever he fight. That's a Raflan. That's like your partner. That's a nigga that's going to fight whoever for you, whenever, nigga. You fight my Raflan, you got to fight me. I say, nigga, Raflans, nigga, fuck Raflans. Nigga, this PJs was cracking. That's my YA days. When the gang coordinator, Mr. Newman, came and got me, the homie Doobie, HB, the homie A Blanket, and a few more dudes. And when I say A Blanket, it ain't towards the Avalons, the Avenues, and none of that. I don't know why they called him A Blank. You feel what I'm saying? But it ain't no disrespectful shit to no sets, no clicks, no none of that. When they take me to Jackson Cottage, nigga, that was the most cracking the cottage, and the West Side Verdugos was the biggest gang in the institution. They pressing lines. Nigga, they don't like niggas. They don't like niggas, and they really don't like niggas that stand up for themselves. Nigga, they take me over, and these niggas big wolfing, man. I'm not with all this, man. On PJ, I wasn't raised like this. So I start getting on my gangster shit. And the homie's like, no, man, you can't fight doing these type of, I don't know, nigga. Ain't nobody told me what's going on, nigga. But guess what? When I see you in the school area is going down, nigga, fuck your Ron Flons, nigga, this PJ. That was my reputation in the California Youth Authority, big dog. I ain't going there like, lift every voice and sing high as the list. Nigga, I ain't going there on no shit like that. Nigga, I went to that motherfucker, turn up this PJ. If a nigga play with me, nigga, it's going to be what it's going to be. That's my reputation in California Youth Authority. I ain't never heard about yours, big dog. I know Tiny Batch, or is it Baby Batch? I know one of the batches, cuz I was in YA with him. I know my nigga Evil, rest in peace. I was in YA with cuz. I know my nigga Tiny Outlaw, rider ass nigga. I was in YA with him. Who else? Cuz I know Tiny Chico, rider ass nigga putting down for the 3rd Street. I know these niggas, cuz I done did time with these niggas. Nigga, I was in a hole blowing killer with Tiny Outlaw, nigga, 3rd Street 80s. I ain't never heard about you in the California Youth Authority. So where the fuck did you come from? Where you was at fire camp, my nigga? You must have been at motherfucking OH Clothes or what was the other one? Cuz Carl Holton or what was the other one? DeWitt Nelson. Nigga, I'm at where it's getting cracking at. Nigga, I'm where the gangsters at. Nigga, I'm where it's cracking at. Mainline every time. Nigga, listen, homie. Every institution I've been to, my nigga, I ain't never just been on mainline for that long. You know why? Because I get cracking. White boys talking that shit. The nigga Tiny Skull manipulating. Oh man, yeah, cause we up all night. Forgive me, we up all night trying to figure out where all this tension come from, cuz. The nigga Tiny Skull has some type of business going on with the white boy. So this nigga come and lie to me. Hey, PJ, my nigga. On Neighborhood Crip on 6-0. I got word last night they was supposed to move on you. They supposed to what? The white boy supposed to move on me? Oh, okay, for sure. I say, who they big dog? Who they shot caller? That nigga right there, some shadow right next to Bobby Bo. All right, for sure. I'm on it. Brush my teeth, hip, bam, boom, bam, bam, nigga, we cracking on PJ Wild Script, nigga. I'm at the box. Nigga, yeah, done struck again. Nigga, I ain't in YA, nigga. I ain't just go to no cottages and just beat it, nigga. I'm in that motherfucker fight, nigga. PJ Crip, nigga, all the way from listen, cuz from SRCC, nigga, I'm getting cracking on PJ Crip, nigga. Fucked over Gonzo, fucked over the south side of dude, Tidy from Orange County, beat his ass, nigga. I'm in there beating ass, nigga. Nigga, I'm putting belt, nigga. What is you talking about, man? I done been there with what these guys been like, nigga. My YA reputation, big dog. And your YA reputation, big dog, it ain't even comparable on PJ Crip. And I'm not trying to make it seem like you any less than a gangster, but ask any one of my niggas from 3rd Street 80s that a nigga done did time with, nigga. I got an abundance of love for my niggas from the 3rd Street 80s, cuz. But a nigga don't know you from no YA, dog. Who is you, big dog? Who is you? Where was you? You went in YTS from the, but you know what? He probably a baby. Cub probably younger than me, like on P. That got to be that. Because he couldn't have been there when we was there. Nigga, because I know everybody, nigga. We all know, the riders know each other, nigga. Niggas like Jolly from Harlem 30 Crip, nigga. Salute General Jolly on PJ Crip. My nigga Wacky Roof from Circle City Pyru, nigga. My nigga Punchy from Trag New Park Compton Crip. Nigga, I can go on and on. My nigga from San Diego all the way up to the motherfucking nigga to Sacramento, my nigga. Nigga fucks with real riders, my nigga on PJ Crip, niggas from Compton, niggas from Watts, niggas from Diego, niggas from everywhere. Nigga, we know each other. We was riders, nigga. We was in there giving the Mexicans the blues because they was trying to give our people the blues, nigga. What the fuck are we talking about, young and Hefe?
Oh, these niggas that was in jail and
Like, come on, cuz, like, pump your brakes, big dog, because and that jail shit don't even matter, cuz I could talk about my street accomplishments, my nigga. How niggas from the other side get into it, my homies, nigga. We get on this phone and we resolve it for somebody to get their motherfucking brain shot out they skull, nigga. Huh? Nigga, what we talking about, big dog? How nigga be fucking with these celebrities and making plays and getting movies done and writing shit, nigga. When the nigga be down bad, the nigga be broken, nigga need few thousand. Nigga, I ain't writing no motherfucking, nigga, I ain't joining no grid and all this type of shit. Nigga, hold on, let me write this concept. The concept is a short story. It's when you give a synopsis of a story, right? So you may, all right, I got some shit called Mafia. So I do a 2 to 5 pager, just basically talking about what that is, right? A synopsis, basically. And you can sell that. Some people are, man, you know what? I like it. I got 25,000 for you, all rights exclusive. Nigga, run it. Well, some people may be like, well, shit, I got 5,000. And sometimes it be slow. So we could, like, come on, my nigga, what are we talking about? And I don't want to make this a Young and Hefe versus Bobby Ye type situation, my nigga, but niggas trying to make comparisons and make it say, oh, man, niggas been in jail and I've been here. Like, you been in YA, but your reputation is incomparable to my reputation, my nigga. I got niggas that can vouch for the nigga that I was in there, nigga. One of my homies see me in the California Youth Authority. This a big dog from the set. This nigga running to me and why he like, damn, yeah, you changed, nigga. You crazy, cuz I can't believe it. Now, nigga, it's me, nigga. And for this PJ shit, nigga, I refuse to mark the game or put a black eye in the game for this PJ shit. Nigga, if we cracking, we cracking. Nigga, it ain't no shooting at my deceased homies. Playing the shooting game. The shooting game is when the nigga say, dead shit, Chico from Verdugos. Or dead shit, Cisco from Verdugos, or dead shit, crazy one from Verdugos. That nigga just shot at you. When a nigga shot at you, he disrespect all your dead loved ones, all your deceased homies, and all that type of shit. Some of the homies like, man, I ain't playing the shoot game. I'm trying to go home, and if I get home, I get there when I get there. But if a nigga disrespect if a nigga disrespect Tiny Low, Steve-O, and the homies and all that, nigga, what? Come on, my nigga. Nigga, we gang banging, we turned up. Nigga, that rational thinking shit, we'll get to that a little later, big dog. But right now, this is the politics and we cracking on PJ. Nigga, I went in that motherfucker with 18 months. Nigga maxed out and did the whole 5 years, 6 months. Nigga, like, come on. Let's get back into the content. It's the health effect. Did he say health effect? The health, whatever the fuck it is, it's that. Let's get back over there, cuz.
People just be talking, man. I know how the way I handled the situation was how I was supposed to be handled. I didn't get no backlash. None of my people didn't feel no way about it. I don't feel no way about it. I can
pause. Okay, this is his people. Romy 116 says, I can't even lie. What he was saying about the Munchie and Baby Runner situation was right. I don't know if they're talking about me or him, but I think they may be talking about me. Somebody says, and Hefe is a PUSSC, but you know, it's PUSSY is what they're saying, for trying to press Lush for saying one thing, knowing damn well it was Adam dragging the convo and then started the convo. He was scared to check Adam because Adam cuts his $200 check. Somebody named 42 Get Right says, I F with you heavy, but I agree. You threw Munchie under the bus. With that being said, don't know y'all to be best friends or anything, so you don't owe nobody none outside looking in. No, this nigga didn't said that he was gonna fight 607 for Munchie and he was gonna press a line on this and that and third. But when the 40 niggas, when they chime in and they turned up on a neighborhood 40 shit, nigga, shout out to my nigga C Nasty, nigga. Nigga, shout out to all my niggas from West Side neighborhood 40s, nigga. When them niggas came with that, nigga, shout out to my nigga Tiny Runner, my nigga that nigga was in YA with and all that, man. Shout out to all my 40 niggas, man. Shout out to my nigga, what's my nigga name? Cuz, light skin nigga with the long hair, cuz. Gucci, nigga. Tiny Gucci, baby Gucci, nigga. Shout out to all the 40s, nigga. Shout out to all the neighborhoods, cuz, on Crip. But like, come on, my nigga, when them niggas came with that energy, nigga, you buy Munchie. Nigga, you threw that nigga straight up under the RTD or the motherfucking MTA. Buy Munchie. Nigga, that was some weird shit. But let's get back into the content. It's the healthy effect. I mean, whatever you say it is. I'm riding with Bobby Ye. No disrespect, no one, but Bobby Ye, a real one. I appreciate that, King. On Stevie Walla Bing, I appreciate that, big bro. And you a real one as well. And I tilt my hat to you on the Renanils. Let's see what else these people's got to say in his comments. I don't see a problem with how the both of y'all handled the situation. I feel like it was handled like grown men who refuse to act a fool and fight each other for the clear man to get paid off of it. That's some righteous shit. Somebody named Marquise Purcell 594 says, Bobby, right, and you didn't let it be known that Munchie was still your homie or nothing. It was like you just let Baby Runner talk shit on him and you agree with everything, basically. That's the truth. Somebody named Good Game OKC says, in regards to Munchie, I agree with Bobby Ye. Chest ties in private, but Ant and Munchie may not be nothing other than co-workers, so that may be what it is. So if that's what it is, then shit, nigga, that's what it is. But this is the thing. For like, subscribes, views, and all that shit, nigga, don't come on and say, oh yeah, Munchie would have got cracked. Munchie would have got cracking on him, then I would have to do something too, because Munchie blind. So we would have jumped him. If that's your nigga, you fuck with him like that, nigga. This should be fugazi, bro. Let's get back into the content. All right, let's see what somebody say. Big Dog Monster 9511 say this dude speaking facts, and that situation with Munchie was nasty. Say it ain't so. TV 299 says definitely wasn't a mark out in my book, either just a stern convo with a little understanding. That nigga did not mark him out on PJ. He did not mark him out. I didn't mark niggas out in my crazy days, nigga. I know what a mark out is, and that there, buddy, is not a mark out. 619 Max say that's fair talk. Black extremists, what the fuck, blood? Bam and Bobby Ye is spot on about Ant. Seemed like he lost his way since he got with the colonizer. No jumper, TRIV. Man, this is, come on, homie. You see what 619 Max say, nigga? That's fair talk. This nigga called me a black extremist, my nigga. Do niggas know what extremists do? Extremists are akin to terrorists. White extremists, they go out and they commit terrorist acts. They boom churches. They plant booms and they do shit like that. Homie, when have you ever known me to do some extreme shit like that? Nigga, how the fuck am I a black extremist? So you using words that come directly from COINTELPRO. You using words that come exactly from the vocabulary of Caucasian people. And y'all mean to tell me that these niggas ain't co-opted? These niggas is using their lingo. How the fuck you know the lingo unless you mingling with them? Oh, he's a black extremist. Nigga, that can really have a nigga in Guantanamo Bay. Nigga, that can really have the feds come get me and do what they did to the Honorable Geronimo Pratt, Asata Shakur, when she had to go into exile because they went after her because they say she was a black extremist. Sundiata Okulai. Even Tupac, motherfucking God Pops. People that went down for the natural progression of our people for our rights, human rights and civil rights. Man, let's get back into the content. These niggas are sellouts, cuz. I'm gonna read a few more of these comments. Bobby Ye speaking facts. That's CDL BC23. Ain't nothing wrong with Bobby Ye saying this real nigga. I guess he say real nigga shit. Donovan ain't too smart and too smart. Gaslighting homie saying he actually angry when showing passion about blacklist, knowing everything Bobby saying is right. This him, K6V. I see what Bobby is saying about the phone call. I thought the same thing when I heard it. At Black says, a black extremist, that's when them clear people called and considered bro. Malcolm X, whom you say you study, follow, shaking my head. Man, these niggas be bunk, nigga. Because if you study Malcolm X, nigga, you wouldn't be moving in a fashion that's counter-revolutionary, counterproductive to the progression of our people, nigga. Nigga, if you study Malcolm X, nigga, you wouldn't be up under there, nigga. Letting Adam 22 use you to try to undermine another brother, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? You dumb. Now I'm angry. I'm mad. I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm mad now, nigga. What you gonna do about it, nigga? Big bad, nigga. What you gonna do? It's niggas like you to sell out our community, nigga, in secrecy. It's niggas like you to make deals with the United States government in secrecy, and people wondering why they got the COINTELPRO #2, and then it's so effective because of niggas like this and niggas like Munchie B. You see yesterday when Munchie B came on there popping all this type of shit and all this and all that. I say, listen, homie, Munchie B gonna disappear like Casper. Soon as I start asking him these questions, that nigga went ghost. This shit is real. And if our people don't wake up and recognize what the fuck is going on, niggas gonna be to our motherfucking detriment. We ain't got that much time to be playing around and like we ain't got that much time, big dog. Let's get back into the content. Crip and Blue 1847 say, I agree with Bobby A on this one, and you did Munchie bad and threw him under the bus. It's not stagnant, it's stagnant. Bro, you be killing me trying to say big words and you can't even enunciate them correctly. I ain't the only one to recognize that. But I know that him and Rich Trapper, homosexual trapper. No, I'm not gonna do that. Him and Rich Trapper is gonna come back and try to rebuttal. Because when he said that it was tacky on what Munchie B did, I said tactful. Forgive me. That was a mistake. I was, Black Wolf 6399 says Bobby Ye exactly right. Cloud Walking DFW says to Bobby Ye, salute. Bro is solid. He's 100 right. He's 100% right. Alma 1215 said it's a matter of fact of time before somebody gets seriously hurt at No Jumper. Speedy Dog 398 says, my nigga, you said what we on looking directly at Lush, meaning you asking what we on. We gonna move to the next topic or not? Not asking King Peel, bro. No Jumper got another one. Shaking my head. Bone 90 say, what's funny is 90% of your followers tell anyone that is was foul, and he asking how. Sometimes, bro, you gotta take the L. Everybody not idiots because we making a comment. Lil J Good says Bobby Ye right though. Bobby Ye right though, bro. At the end of the day, we got to give something to our babies that's looking for an ID or an idea that's deep and real. Got it for the low. Say if it was genuine, how you just shut the whole conversation down. It just exposed children in the room. Honestly, it's definitely a contradiction when Adam says he's for the culture. He should never allow any antagonistic behavior when there is opposing sets in the building, especially if the goal is to show the gangsters a better way besides violence. Use the platform. Don't let the platform use you is the new blueprint for podcasts like No Jumper, Vlad, etc. Dogs in Yoga says, I got to agree with dude on this one. Ball is a ball, strike is a strike. I mean, I can go on and on. This ain't my people over there. You feel what I'm saying? Most of them ain't my kin folks. Them his people. Nigga, you wrong. But instead of accepting accountability, nigga, you want to go after your brother. You want to go after another warrior. Okay. However, niggas want to play it, dog. I don't give a fuck. Let me chill, cuz. Let me relax. Let me take a breather, cuz. I'm gonna play cuz shit. I'm leave off the camera a little bit. I'm getting a little dysregulated. You feel what I'm saying? As a man, we got to know when to hold and when to fold. And right now, I'm gonna tone it down. I'm gonna remove myself for a minute, drink a little water, take a few breaths, because I don't want to say something that's too inflammatory to where it can go there. Because this is the right ingredients to where it can potentially go there. Especially when niggas is supposed to be self-righteous and you prove that they wrong. So I'm gonna excuse myself. We gonna play this video, then we gonna I'm not gonna play all the video. We gonna bring Tom Bomb up and let him give his 1-2 and all that. But hold on 1 minute, Kim, folks.
Sleep, my soul is light. Point blank, period. My soul is light. So we got a we got a gang of monkeys who want to act monkeyish, that want to point out stuff to a degree that don't.
Did this nigga just say a gang of monkeys? This nigga is using the verbiage of our oppressors. You know how they used to call us watermelon stealing coons, porch monkeys, and all this? Now we a gang of monkeys, big dog? We a gang of monkeys? Are you serious? The verbiage that you're using is the verbiage that our colonizers use to degrade and misrepresent us, big dog. Like, what you want, young and Hefe? No, I'm about to woosah right now, man. Forgive me. On the Renanils. Forgive me. Hold on.
even make no sense. So I go in the room with this dude. As y'all watch, Adam popped the question first. He started dodging with Adam. I let it go on for a few seconds. Then Lush popped the question and started saying what he said. Stopped it right there. Hey, look, bro, I'm from 83rd Street. We're not doing that. That T word was already said. Let's not play. We all know the T word is a derogatory term to diss the A-trays or to diss any tray, period. It's hoods that are Mexican hoods, 38s, few other hoods that you diss by saying that 3 word.
Are you looking to start your own business? Well, look no further than busy.com. Right now, we'll complete your LLC filing.
Now, if somebody's from an area you never had smoke with, don't be miles away, and it's a hood out there that is used, you can try to say, oh, here's a gangster grip card, try to shut it. It's a gang out there that you can diss as well by using that same word, and he aimed that towards his rivals, and he puts that out there. See, this what this moron is forgetting, or he's not speaking on. When Adam first started talking to him and he started talking, he explained, I'm not talking about the A-trays or that area. I am from Pomona. It's another hood out there that we disrespect by that. After that, Lush tried to interject and still linger on, and that's when I stopped it. Hey, look, we not doing this and that. As I'm talking, obviously, King Peel, Fiend Peel, feels some type of way. So he says, so let me ask all these weirdos, how are you being tough if somebody's talking and you ask them in a regular voice, oh, I'm disrespecting you. How you feel disrespected? And I'm telling him, like, first, bro, wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to this and that. As I'm talking, it's another hood out there that we disrespect. He puts that out there. See, it's a gang out there that you can diss as well by using that same word, and he aimed that towards his rivals, and he puts that out there. See, this what this moron is forgetting.
Man, shut your stupid ass up, nigga. Matter of fact, since I'm a moron, you really do look like the mama from Good Times, my nigga. You look like, rest in peace to the sister. What's her name? Florida Evans. You look like Florida Evans, my nigga. Your whole profile look like Florida Evans. Like if they ever did a reboot of Good Times, they can shave all this, put you in a wig. You wouldn't mind that because it's the Hefe effect. You don't care about number what the checks say. So if these people is willing to put you in a wig and have you to change your voice and put you on a set of Good Time, whether on a Broadway set or a Tyler Perry movie or whatever, you would totally do that. You would put on a dress and you would play the mother from Good Times, and you can do it because you look like an exact replica of the mother from Good Times. And if I can be frank and I can be honest, now this is the crazy side about you. If I can be frank and I can be motherfucking honest, that nigga look like the mother from Good Times. Can I get an amen? Amen. You look like the mother from Good Times, my nigga. You calling somebody a moron, my nigga. You a lesser intelligence. Look how you're being used. You're being used in a fashion to where it can be detrimental to you, to where you could potentially be in a fucked up situation. Depending on how individuals and if cooler heads prevail, you can be in a fucked up situation, but I'm a moron? We know that you use words out of the correct context. We know that you mispronounce words. We know that you're not really good with words. So maybe you really didn't mean moron. So therefore, I take back that you look like the mother from Good Times. But I already put it out there, so I can't take it back. You can't ring a bell, baby. But yeah, like I'm a moron because you letting this white boy use you. See, a real man, a real gangster would have been like, hey, Adam, look, check this out. We ain't going to get into that, big dog. He said that was for the Trey 5.7s. It wasn't for the gangsters. It wasn't for the moving out of my section, so we ain't going to even get into that, my nigga. You said that it wasn't for my section and, you know, Trey's moving, right? Oh, no, big dog, it wasn't for y'all, man. That was for the Trey 5.7s out there where I'm from. They ain't got nothing to do with y'all. All right, for sugar, my nigga, let's keep it rolling. That's how a real man, that's how a real gangster would have handled that. No, Mookie, because I feel like you disrespected my hood because, nigga, that's what you said. And then in that same conversation, you say, oh, yeah, you ain't disrespecting my hood. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, Lush, you ain't say Lush. You like, what we on? Like, what we like what we moving to next? You ain't look at King P like, what's up, nigga? What we on? What's up, nigga? What's the you ain't do that, bro. Let's bring that down a little bit. You ain't do that. But let's get back into the content, bro. I'm gonna just play a little bit more, man, and we're gonna get Tom Bomb on here.
Or he's not speaking on. When Adam first started talking to him and he started talking, he explained, I'm not talking about the A trades or that area. I am from Pomona.
But if he said that, right? If that nigga said that, unless Adam had prepped and prompted you to come in with a certain type of energy, why would you be mad at him? And he didn't already said that I'm not talking about the A trades. Or why would your energy still be the same? Why would you have that type of heated exchange with him if he didn't specify and said, I'm not talking about the 3rd Street 80s, the 7 trades, or nothing that's moving out of LA? Why would you have that type of energy? Think about what you're saying, bro, because you're making yourself look like a imbecile. IMBECILE, imbecile. That means stupid motherfucker. You're making yourself look like a stupid motherfucker. You making yourself look like a dumb motherfucker on this motherfucker, young and Hefe. I'm just saying, like, like, come on, bro. But I'm off that, bro. I said that I was gonna come on here and I was gonna do some content. I came on here, I did the content. That's a wrap, man. I ain't even on this dude no more, man. We see what type of character this dude is. It's young and Hefe. He gonna do whatever the check say. So if a motherfucker say, man, I got a few dollars for you, why don't you do this? And he gonna be like, okay, I'll do that. The fuck up out of here, nigga. I'm not selling my image, my integrity, my loyalty, my voice, or my influence, especially as it pertains to black people, nigga. I love my people. So if you want to throw rocks and criticizing me for loving black people, and I just so happen to be a Crip, then nigga throw your motherfucking rocks, nigga. Like the Bible say, he who is without sin, let him cast the first stone. So cast the first stone, big dog. I'm about to get up off of here, man. We about to bring brother, Tom Bomb, 456 Pomona Paru, Island Parus to be exact. We're gonna bring him to the screen, man. Let's get to know brother Tom Bomb, man. Brother Tom Bomb.
What it do? What it do?
What's the dinner there, my player partner? How you feeling, man?
Man, I gotta really spit some knowledge. You feel me? Really
Yeah.
spit some forbidden knowledge and some real knowledge. So it amazed me how these people would attack each other, but then let this nigga Lefty Gunplay say something about, you know, about black people, but then still our culture.
Righteous.
You know, and that's so crazy. Everything you saying is real. And as I think about it, as I really think about things, bro, and I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, man, I wish this blood and Crip shit never started if it was gonna be black genocide like this. If it
Righteous.
was
I agree
going
with
if it was gonna be black genocide based on drugs, no education,
you.
and just weird stuff, and then we kill each other, but we could let the essays and them do whatever we want to do. This is a bad thing. These people forgot where they came from. We had a great civilization in Egypt.
Righteous.
The ancient Greeks called it Egypt, but it's called Kemet. On the Nile River of Africa, we invented math, hospitals, surgeries. All that came from black people. The Nubian people are the Egyptian people.
Hold on, let me add to that. Not to cut you off, but when he's talking about that, he's talking about music, math, medicine, and meditation. We invented those: music, math, meditation, and medicine. Go ahead, Kim, folks.
Absolutely, the pyramids and stuff. We clearly knew things about energy because the pyramids is based on energy and other stuff. Whole thing about it. You feel me?
Tell
These
them, tell
black
them what
people.
tell them what the pyramid of Giza is, or the pyramid of Giza. Tell them what that is. You know what that is, right?
The pyramid of Giza is pretty much it's a lot of things, but it's based on this. You could they had a calendar, they had energy. They it was
Energy. Energy. It's
energy.
one of
Yeah,
the first documented nuclear reactors. The way that they was using
absolutely,
it, and the top part being made out of granite because it harnessed a certain type of energy, and they painted it, or they coated it in limestone and put certain things on it because it was
absolutely.
able to harness
And
nuclear energy. Continue, Kim, folks.
and one thing I have to address:
Mm-hmm.
before there was an Egyptian civilization, there was a civilization on the Nile River that the Nubians had started called Neseti. That
Mm-hmm.
tribe of people of the Nubians, which mean black, went up to Lower Egypt or Upper Egypt and built Egypt. And that's
Right.
how, you know what I mean? So if we come from these great civilizations, I gotta say two more civilizations. There was the West Africa with Mansa Musa, the richest man ever walked the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Richest man ever be born on planet Earth, Mansa Musa. There also was, now this one gonna blow your mind. The Great Walls of Benin was 10,000 feet tall, which could cover the whole United States.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing on earth that they could see, bigger than the Great Wall of China, they could actually see that for space. The Europeans had burnt that down, right? And
Mm-hmm.
destroyed it. They said that could wrap around the United States 3 or 4 or 5 times. It was 10,000 feet tall. The whole civilization of West Africa, which was in Nigeria, called the Great Walls of Benin. So if we
Mm-hmm.
are these great people, why are we killing each other? Why are we doing all this stuff? You know what I mean? Why are we glorifying all this stuff? And Hefe, you know, I got love for him, but nigga, I'm not down with that, nigga. That shit that you saying, like, far as when it come to you being a black extremist, that's crazy. We don't own nothing in LA. We get killed. I was just in Torrance, right? With my
Mm-hmm.
son. When I was in Torrance with my son, I got into it. The essay so cold. Didn't call no backup. Didn't call nothing. You know, strapped, ready to fight. Getting into it with them every day. Had standoffs with all of them. Held my grounds in Torrance with all the essay, like 50 or 60 of them on the block.
Right.
With my son on God in heaven with a 40 on me, bro. On God in
Mm-hmm.
heaven. Before I moved, I'm in Arizona now. I just moved out here to Arizona, right?
How
So
you like it?
I'm a real
How you like
soldier,
it in
right?
Arizona?
It's beautiful. It's just hot.
I used to live out
Beautiful.
there. I used to live out there. I used to stay, and real quick, we're gonna get back to that. But I stayed on Thomas Road and I think 45th Avenue. I stayed in the avenues, not the streets. But continue, Ken, folks.
Yeah, it's beautiful, but it's just hot. So you know, it's like and when it really come down to it, all you niggas that's glorifying this blood and crip shit and this power shit, power rules created bloods, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
That's true.
but Power Street came from a Jewish thing because the Jewish people named all the streets.
Mm.
The Crip name came from the Jewish people because it came from the news and the media because they was called Crips. See, these
Mm.
white
This is
people got
interesting.
their hands. These white people got their hands in every single thing because you got to understand we are a new species. They control the
Who?
news. They control the
Who a new
media,
species?
the human race compared to the angels and the fallen. So they
That can
control
be.
the
That
new.
can be. That can be. That can be debated. But continue.
They control the news. They control the media and stuff like that. But you know, these people fight each other, but then they let lately, if you pay attention, I've been seeing all the essays disrespect us and call us niggers, but still our culture.
Mm-hmm.
Why ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody said that? Why is you niggas kicking with these niggas? Me personally, if I see me personally, I don't want to say this on your channel, but if I see Lefty Gunpla, I'm gonna knock him out. It's on
Mm.
sight.
You
There's
know
no,
they
I
gonna
don't
hold
know.
you. You know they gonna hold you to that, right?
Oh, I ain't tripping. I'm gonna sleep him. It's all good. I'm a
All right.
gangster.
All right.
I'm a real
All right.
nigga. So there's no way in hell that I'm gonna accept you involving yourself in black culture and then sitting there and then say you don't like black people and then say this and that. Nigga, I'm gonna knock you out, nigga. I don't know what these
Right.
niggas talking about.
When
I
you
don't know
get
what
through,
these
read
niggas
this.
on.
When you get through, read this. Flee or Fly Jenny, the God TV say, bro, info is not accurate. But continue. We're gonna get into that though, because I want to know what the brother's saying is not accurate. I kind of disagree with what he said about Crip and a mispronunciation. That can be debated. Some people say it was Crib, some people say it was Crips from the jump. You feel what I'm saying? So it wasn't a mispronunciation of
Well,
the
well,
word.
if Paru came from Compton on the street, I
Mhm.
don't think black people named that.
I mean, you know what we can do? We can see what Pyru mean, the origin of the name Pyru.
I
But
don't think
continue.
nobody. I don't think nobody. I don't think that none of these gangs really had meanings. I just think that it was niggas that was bored, got together, had nothing else to do, and started some stuff and just came up with an idea. I don't think they sat down and had a. I think the only thing that had a meaning to it was the Black Panthers, and besides other little black movements. But when it comes to the Blood and Crips, I don't believe that it had a meaning to it because it started off as genocide. What type of meaning? What type of meaning did Bloods and Crips have? It ain't. It started off as completely genocide.
And they say Pyru or Paru is derived from the Indian word for the reeds they use to make baskets. So it's a type of material that they use to make baskets.
Oh,
But
okay, okay,
continue.
okay. Yeah, so
Nah, but I gotta slightly disagree with you on that. Crips was created because allegedly Raymond Washington wasn't able to get into the avenues. The
yeah,
avenues was created as a gang to stand up for the community when the white boys was coming into the community trying to fight people and all that. So Crips was kind of made in the image of the Avenues, which was a big street gang in South Central Los Angeles, and the Black Panther political party. So if you get the Black Panther political party and the Avenues and you take their influence, you get the Crips. But when the Crips had attempted to become political and about the community, the police created further subterfuge and division amongst us. Because at first cats was fighting, they was throwing them dukes. If you knew how to
yeah,
fight back then, you was the
yeah. It's about
basically
fighting.
the equivalent of an unaliver. You feel what I'm saying? But the police began to take it to gunplay. They bust on some dudes, bow, 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 and they screamed out the rival. And that's how the guns had, got into it, and that's why we're living what we're living right now. But continue, Kim, folks.
Well, I really because there's an argument on the Crep thing, so we really don't know because we hear different, where the
So
name
we ain't
came
gonna even
from.
go into it. It's
Yeah,
all good. We ain't
yeah,
gonna go into it. But the
yeah. We
origin
don't
of
really.
gangs was to protect the community. Even when you go to the 1700s and the 1800s, the American white people, they formed gangs to protect their resources from the Polish peoples, the Jewish people, and the other white folks that was coming from Europe, that was coming to take their resources. And it's the same thing now. They saying all the
Yeah,
Hispanics got to go back because they coming over here taking resources. It's just back in those days they created gangs to keep certain peoples out of their community and keep their resources among themselves. But do your thing.
yeah. Pretty much all I have to say right now until something else come up.
You look familiar, bro. On my mom, I'm sitting there looking at you, man.
We
You look
probably
like
wasn't wired together. We probably wasn't wired together because you mentioned Punchy. That's Michael Pierce. Michael, what's his
yeah,
last name? Pierce. Yeah, yeah.
something like that. That's close enough.
Yeah, you name Wacky Rule. I know Wacky Rule. I know Michael Pierce. I know AKPJ. So we was in there around the same time. That
That's the
was
homie. You look like this crazy ass nigga back in the days named Hargrave, my nigga. Man, when I seen you right now, I say, man, this nigga look like Hargrave, but I know that ain't Hargrave, man.
this is Hardgrave, nigga.
Oh hell no! Hey, this Hargrave, man. That's Hargrave, man.
It's Hardgrave, man.
Hargrave,
Yeah,
bro.
it's this Hardgrave, man. Yeah,
I'm
this
fucking speechless, man.
yeah, this me, man.
Hargrave, I remember you, bro.
What was your nickname?
Nigga, I'm Yay from PJs. I was there with my homie Lil Elbow. I was there with Wacky Rule. I was there. I was there with man. I was there with every. I remember you, bro. You was next
Yeah,
door to
this
Nixon.
yeah.
Hargrave, what's up, man?
What up? What it do, man? You
Man,
know,
this is
yeah, this Hardgrave, man.
you was next door to Nixon, man. Hargrave.
Yeah,
When when
yeah,
when the white female with the big booty was over there, Miss goddamn man, the white girl. And
yeah.
then a fine ass sister, I think her name was Miss Streets or some shit
Miss
like
Street,
that.
Miss Street, yeah, Miss Street.
Who is this calling me? Hold on. Hold on, Brody.
How the fuck you remember me? That's crazy. Can you hear you?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what that call was about?
What?
Can I be transparent or
Yeah,
just censor it?
yeah.
That
So,
convers that phone call was about you. I ain't gonna even lie
yeah.
to you, big dog. I don't know if you want me to put the information out there that they just, confirm, or you want to just have a conversation off screen, but that conversation was just about you on Steve-O. One thing I do on my podcast is keep it live. You feel what I'm saying? To keep it real. I'm not gonna sugarcoat, I'm not gonna play games and none of that. These YouTube streets, we got to be careful with them, my nigga, because it may be people, you know what I mean? Like, we got to be careful. Hey, but listen, man, shout out your page. You know, let people know where to find you at and all this and all that, man. And we make, damn, hard grave, man.
Full Sounds, man. You feel me? Full Sounds May 12th. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Hard grave, man. What's up, man?
Yeah, man. Nigga loving life, man. Nigga living it. You feel me? I'm gonna show you my son. Want to see my son? Got full custody of my son, so you know.
We don't want to show our kids right now on the internet. How old is your kid, man? Now we talking about some real shit. Fuck that YA shit for the moment.
He 11. He 11 years old.
My daughter 13. I'm a single father.
Yeah, I'm a single father too.
I commend that. But listen to me, bro. I don't sugarcoat. I don't bullshit. People is about to start trying to come after you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I ain't worried about it.
I understand it, okay? But just know that you've been forewarned. Listen, homie, you a black man and you taking care of a black baby. So I'm gonna keep it respectful. I'm not gonna bring nobody on my channel to smut you or none of that, bro. I honor what you doing, my nigga. Continue to take care of that baby. No, real shit. Well, what happened? I say something.
I mean, nah. People gonna always hate. You know, that's what people do. You feel me? So I'm a black warrior and I stand for my people. So you know, and I got major street cred. So you know,
if it's rooted in realism, you can't say that it's hating. If it's rooted in realism, Kim, folks. If we gonna be honest, you understand what I'm saying? When motherfuckers hate, they create false narratives. They create things that's not close to the truth or perpendicular or parallel to the truth. But if it's truth, it's not really hating. I'm not gonna put certain information out here in this motherfucking these YouTube streets because you're a black father doing what a black father's supposed to.
99% of the chance, 99% of the chance is probably a lie.
Hargrave, listen to me. I know you. You was next door to Nixon. I ain't gonna say the name, but but it started with a C. Right?
You said what? We'll start with a C.
I say I'm not gonna say the name of not the institution, forgive me. The unit that you was on. It was right next door to Nixon. You used to have like funny hair and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
Listen, big dog. I know you, Hargrave. But I respect what you're doing for that baby on PJ Wash. Well, forgive me, homie, because you a dumbo and I'm a rip. But homie, I respect what you're doing as a father. I respect what you're doing as a father. Continue to provide quality and regular care for that young king. Whatever the internet is gonna try to come or say about you or whatnot, nigga. Fuck all that, nigga. You a father and you doing what a lot of these niggas ain't doing.
I'm not worried about it, man. I got real powerful in these streets, so I'm not worried about it. You know, trust me.
Right.
I ain't worried about it.
Hey, I
got my own spot, so yeah.
Man, hell yeah, I got my own spot too, nigga. You want me to show my apartment too? Nah, but we black fathers not dependent on a woman, and you know we're independent and self-sufficient and giving quality and regular care to our kids. Papa want to come on and build with us, man. We're gonna build Brother Pop. We're gonna bring Brother Papa up. Brother Papa, what's the dinner nail? Holla at us. We got Tom Bomb from 456 West Side Island. Y'all West Side, right?
It's two. It's the West Side, North Side. I'm from the North Side.
North Side Island, Paru. What is the deal? We got you on the thunder night. What's up, Papa? What's cracking, man?
Hey, man, you know, it's always blessed to be on this with you, man. You know, I'm here fresh out the gym. How you doing, Time Bomb? How you doing, brother? Can you hear me? I can't hear y'all.
He said he can hear you, Papa. Nah,
can you hear
Papa
me?
was just greeting you. He was saying, "What's up, Tom Bomb?"
Okay.
What it do? How you doing, brother? I don't think you hear me, yeah.
He do hear you, Tom Bomb. You hear him?
No, I don't hear him. I don't hear him.
He don't hear you, goddamn Papa.
I don't know what it is. The connection. I mean, you can hear me.
I can hear you. I can totally hear you. Tell Papa come. I ain't saying that shit. Get out of there, Inglewood, brother. I'm not in that, brother. But continue. My bad, Papa.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I don't know if the brother can hear me. Should I clock out and clock back in?
Everybody, can y'all hear Brother Papa and Brother
Nah,
Tom Bomb?
I can't hear Papa for some reason.
Papa, Tom
Yeah.
Bomb said he can't hear you, but
All
everybody
right.
else said that they can. But I mean, you ain't coming on here to have a conversation with him, so just come on here and speak your piece.
No, I just wanted to ask him like just like a couple questions, but I mean, if
You
he
want to
can't
ask?
hear
You
me,
want to ask Tom Bomb some questions?
yeah, I just want. Well, really, real talk. Like honestly, I want to know does he know Tiny Ant? Like is that young Ant Tiny Ant? Because he had. I remember on the other podcast, he said he had called him out for the fade, and then I guess that they had talked with Wack, and he had to change of heart, but I wanted to know if was he in Y with him? Does he know him? And is that Tiny Ant? Cause I'm curious. I've been like trying to figure that out for the longest.
Okay, Tom Bomb. So what Popeye is saying, he's saying, do you know Ant Hefe? And if you do know him from YA, is he young Ant or tiny Ant? Because he's trying to figure that out. And
Um,
we got a brother named Damn Donald in the queue. Go
I
ahead and
don't,
say
I don't know Hefe. If I do, I can't remember him. I don't know him personally.
Okay.
okay. Hey
All right.
brothers, we got a brother named Damn Donald coming. Is y'all cool with him joining the conversation? I don't know the brother. I'm just
I
that's a
don't know him
disclaimer. I'm
either.
just putting that out there. So
Alexa,
do y'all
turn
want to
off.
Alexa did what?
No, I told Alexa to turn off. I got
I
that
don't
Oh,
Alexa,
mind.
you
man.
wanted, oh man, you wanted them high tech ass niggas, man. Alexis, cut the lights off. Alexis, put on some genuine. Alexis, put up the hot tub. No, I'm
Hell
just fucking with you.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
don't mind.
Let me let damn Donald in. Damn Donald. Welcome to the think tank. What's the dinner there? Where you coming in? Where you tuning in from?
Oh yeah, I'm from Los Angeles. I talked to y'all the other day about the full extra situation.
Oh
Why I
yeah,
can't
Fish
hear
Chicken
that?
there. Yes, sir.
I, I got
What it
Popeye right
do?
there. He the judge, the jury, and the executioner. So
Yeah,
Ah,
that was you. Yeah, yeah,
that's
baby.
right. That's
he the
right.
judge, jury, executioner.
Hey,
I see
Tom
you.
Bomb said he can't hear y'all.
I don't know what's up with the
Why I
connection.
can't hear? That's weird.
I don't know, brother. But yeah, what's the deal though? What's the deal though? Damn Donald was cracking.
Oh man, no man, just enjoying this California weather, man, in the evening. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Just enjoying the day. That's all it is. Just listen to y'all talk, man. So that's all it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to you holler at him too. I wondered if he pulled out and came back in would he be able to
hey,
hear
Tom
us?
Bomb.
What it do?
Hold on, somebody else just jumped in. Hold on. Hey, they said go out and come back in. I don't know who this other person is. I
Okay,
can't
hold
see
up.
their name.
Okay, I'm gonna go out and come back in. Hold up.
All right, fuck with us, man. All right. Oh, this is Daniel Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we got D. Daniel Mitchell. And the crowd goes wild.
What
Daniel,
up,
what's the
Bobby?
deal, man? What's poppin'? How y'all
oh,
feeling, man?
oh shit, I'm good. How y'all doing, bro?
That's what's
Man, we are
up.
doing incredibly well, man. Just trying to move the culture in the righteous direction. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
It's
what's
not
up.
rooted in outsiders coming in and influencing our people to be at odds with one another. You know what I mean?
Always, always. How you doing, Popeye? How you doing,
Hey,
brother?
how you doing, bro?
Oh shit, just chilling, bro. Chilling over here with my son and my wife. Wanna listen to
That's right,
Bobby
man.
A live. Hey, this live is
Man,
cool.
thank
This shit crazy. this shit, this shit
that's what's
crazy.
up.
No, I just want to tap in with y'all. I ain't got too much to say. I just you know what I mean. We spoke about some real shit a couple of weeks ago, and so I just
Mhm.
want to make sure I tapped in with y'all again. I ain't got too much going on. What's going on with y'all?
Man, we
Man.
supposed to be continuing the conversation, man, because that's how we gonna dispel these false narratives that's surrounding our people. And Bobby
So
ain't
let's
a
do that.
goddamn
Let's
black
do that.
supremacist, man.
Hey,
Goddamn, fry that chicken, bitch.
yeah.
Bring me that
Hey,
Martin
hey,
nigga
hey,
home.
Bobby.
The
Sorry
fuck?
to cut you off, bro. Hey,
It's
I
all
was talking
good.
to my big bro. I was talking to my big bro earlier. I caught that video with that young ant made yesterday. He put that out
Hmm.
yesterday. Then you drop
Hmm.
one right after, like a short little 5 minute video. Soon as I went there, everybody was like, "Nah, you tripping, young ant." And then see, I've been unsubscribed to him, but for some reason it like popped up, and I commented in there. I'm sure you probably seen it. I'm like, "Nah, you tripping on Bobby A." Like only he one of the only righteous niggas really on YouTube. The rest of y'all niggas low key messy, bro.
Messy.
Yeah, niggas is
You ain't
messy, bro.
lying. I
I
agree with you
appreciate that, brother.
100%, brother.
Yeah, now look, let me say something else real quick. Young Ant, see the way he started off, as per
Hmm.
usual, the way niggas be starting off, he was on like some revolutionary black, like let's get the A trays and the 6 O's, the truth. He was doing all that shit. Then it's like, what happened to all that stuff though? Like niggas start falling into that messy shit, and then he got the nerve to talk about somebody views or something like that. Like, bro, relax. You got like what do you got, like 35,000 views or something? and niggas get to popping it when with Bobby A, everybody know Bobby. Yo, this ain't for everybody what we over here doing. This ain't for everybody. This for grown men.
Right. Right.
But that's all I gotta say. Somebody else go ahead.
We got the one and only Tom Bomb,
What it
Northside,
do?
45 Bigs, Pyru. What's the
What it
deal,
do?
man? Holla at us, man. The people want to know who you is, man. What's
I'm
What's
Time
cracking?
going
Bomb.
on?
Time Bomb from Pomona 45 Bigs, the Islands. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm from. Valhalla Block. So you know.
Right. But who is Tom Bomb? Who is Tom Bomb, man? Like, we want to know who is Tom Bomb. Introduce us to this brother named Tom Bomb. Who are you, brother?
I'm a nigga, I'm a rider. I'm a nigga that went through the struggle, you feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
anybody else. And I overcame it in a big major way. And life is getting real good. So, you know, I beat all obstacles in life. You feel me? At this point where I'm trying to, still got obstacles. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I got out of prison 3 years ago for a big shootout in Las Vegas. You know, I got into a big shootout, broad daylight in Las Vegas, lit up
Mm-hmm.
some shit in front of the police, shot 2 apartment buildings up,
Mm-hmm.
shot a bitch in her back, gun
Mm.
everything, shot the nigga, tried to gun
So
the
you
whole
don't
family down
play.
in the
Oh
broad daylight.
damn,
So,
damn.
you know what I mean? It was a shot a nigga from Insane. So, you know, it was he didn't want to fight. So, you know, and that's I got caught with well, I didn't get caught with it, but I had like 40 for like 30 or $40,000 of guns in the video. So I
Mm.
went through that
Yeah,
little
I'm surprised your
situation.
crazy ass ain't go to the feds.
You don't think that's
they
like
did
a you don't
they
think
did
that's like a
they did
little bit too much information, bro? Like,
Nah,
I fought
he
it.
already got, yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
already
fought it.
got,
I
yeah.
fought it.
Nah.
oh,
Well,
So
okay,
tell us,
okay.
so tell
they
us the
didn't find
intricate details. How
they
did this
didn't
situation?
find they didn't find the guns. They searched me and raided me. I was in the storage unit.
All
And
right.
the storage lady liked me. She was like, the police down there, woo wah wham. And I was like, oh, good looking blood. And I can't tell you that other
So
part. So they didn't fight
at
guns.
this moment, what's going through your head? So you at the storage or something involved with the storage, and then a woman say, "Hey, the police is down there." At that moment, what's going
Right.
through? What's going through Tom Bomb's mind?
I was hood rich. So at that moment, I'm like, damn, I'm about to lose everything I got. You know, I had
Mm,
like a whole bunch of stuff. So I was hood rich.
mm-hmm,
And I had like 50,000 worth of jewelry. I had music studios in my storage unit. I had like
mm-hmm.
RVs and bulletproof cars. So I was like hood rich. You feel me? So
Whoa,
I'm thinking,
pause there, because this is some heavy shit that we're not always getting this type of exclusive content from.
Right.
So when you
Right.
were hood rich, what was the first thing, or what contributed to you saying, you know what, I'm getting so much money that I need to give me a bulletproof car? What
I
was
know,
what?
no, no, I never bought that car. I never bought it. A bitch gave it to me.
Okay,
One
okay,
of my
we
little
getting
bitches
somewhere.
from one of my little females from Seattle, Washington gave it to me.
You
That's
was doing
heavy.
your
All
thing,
right,
huh, bro? You was doing
yeah,
Yeah,
your
no, I
yeah,
thing.
never
yeah,
bought
yeah.
that.
This is
It
everybody.
wasn't
This is an
it was a
exclusive.
2000. It
This is
wasn't
an Imperial Vision exclusive
it
from
wasn't it
Tom Bomb.
wasn't it
Right.
wasn't
Right.
a new car. It was a 2010. I called her one day and I was
Mm-hmm,
like, and she was like, somebody want to, I want to, my family. That's what she said. My family want my bulletproof car and I'm trying to sell it. Well, when since I was fucking, I was like, blood, let me
mm,
get that shit. And she was like,
right,
well, you're gonna have to pay the tag. So that's how I got it.
man. Hey, I dig that, homie. So,
I
all
can't
right,
do
you
this
robbed.
shit, man. I can't do
What's going
this
on,
shit.
guys?
All right.
So, boom, dude. You in Las Vegas. What
Yeah.
drove you to come to Las Vegas? See, I came out here because two of my little brothers was coming out of prison, right? And I found
Um,
myself. All right, go ahead, brother.
Getting out of YA, I got
Right,
sick of the game. I got sick of just. But I want to do something in life. I want to be something in life. I had a big point to prove. So I was
right.
traveling and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I never went to Las Vegas. It never hit my mind. So when I went to Texas, you know, introduced
Whoa.
myself to all these
So you
Texas
like a
niggas.
well-traveled nigga. You a nigga
Yeah.
that been out of the. Okay, continue, brother.
So when I came back, I was in Moreno Valley and I bumped
Right.
into this female. I knocked this female and she was like, I'm moving to Las Vegas next week. You want to come with me? I'm like, fuck it, let's go. So I went out there with her and from there, that was my introduction to Las Vegas.
So that was your introduction. Upon
Yeah.
coming here to Las Vegas, what was going through your mind? Like, you know, it's a new, it's
Sorry,
Las
brother.
Vegas, but it's something new for us coming from, you know, where we come from. So like, what was going through your mind? How was you processing the, I don't know if it was a culture shock to you or, you know, a different way of doing things out here, but how did you?
It was a culture shock because the gangs, they got this powerful gang out there called Gerson, and these niggas is like damn near 3,000 thick, like literally, and they
Right,
green
yeah,
rags. So
green
that was
rag.
like,
Shout out to the Gersons.
and it's like, what the fuck? They got a gang bigger than Bloods and Crips out here. So it
Fuck
was
yeah,
like,
dude.
so that kind of shocked me or whatever, and it showed me a different get down. Like these niggas get with the get down like LA. So the Vegas niggas is they with the, you know, they riders too. So it blew my mind because coming from Cali, we always think we the most gangster is and the creators of things. So it kind of shocked me. Like these niggas will fuck you over too.
It's head busters out here as well. Essentially, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Where
boom, you
you
get out here.
hey Time Bomb? Where you
yeah.
parole from? Where you just parole from, bro?
I didn't parole. I kind of like
He
what you call.
escaped.
No. I didn't
That
escape.
shit
What the
crazy.
hell?
That
Hell
Oh,
shit
no, nah.
crazy.
I did
oh
all
shit,
my
my
time.
bad.
Shit, might as
I did.
well at this point.
No, he
I did
maxed
all my
out.
I did all my time in prison in Nevada. So I got out
Okay. Where you was at
November
High Desert or
15th.
something?
Yeah, High Desert and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
All right.
and what's the other prison or whatever?
Shit, I don't know, cause I'm in Arizona. I'm in Phoenix, but I'm from California. Like I told Bobby and Popeye and them last time. I ain't no gang member or nothing like that, but I'm tapped in. Everybody around me is type shit. You know how
Ain't
that
ain't
go.
ain't ain't, ain't nothing special about being tapped in with gang members.
Well, I mean,
That's
that just
now.
happened. I didn't choose to. They just my family, and it is something
Yeah.
special. That shit taught me a lot. It's damn near like being tapped in with Marines. If you know how to move the right
Well, you
way,
could.
we
Yeah,
we
yeah.
ain't going we ain't gonna act like gangs is all bad. That's what we not gonna do. That shit teaches people
Nah,
discipline,
gangs ain't.
self accountability. It teaches accountability for young men. We ain't gonna act like it's all bad. It just lost its way. And that, see, look, let me land this. That go back to what you were saying to Bobby earlier. I disagree with that too. When you were saying, oh, the Crip and this and that. You can't compare how the Crips got how the Crip word became formed compared to Pyru. Yeah, that was a street. Crip. I don't. To my knowledge, ain't no street named Crip. They
No,
created
sir.
the acronym. They
Well,
created the acronym.
there is a
And
street named Crippen in Adelanto, California. It's called Crippen, but they just changed it to Chamberlain Way. But continue, brother.
okay,
But
but you know what I'm saying? Like that's an acronym for something, and everybody meant well, but per usual, the government they find a way to destroy that like they did with the Panthers. But I'm not gonna
right.
even slide off way too far off into that. What I was saying is that we can't say cripping and blooding. It ain't all bad. It ain't all
The link
bad.
is in the chat,
Yeah,
everyone. The link is in the chat. Continue, brother.
yeah. It ain't all bad. I ain't got too much to say, Bobby. I'm gonna leave it there. It ain't
If you
all bad
if you
though.
look at it in the way, if you look at it in the way where like if you look at it in the way where like I just wish we was all Black Panthers or one black gang, so we can have one movement, so we can have no division. You know what I mean, amongst each
Hmm.
other. And me being from 456, a lot of people don't know 456 is so big. It's getting scary on how deep these niggas is getting because they're recruiting niggas everywhere from Canada to everywhere, and it's getting scary. But when you look at 456, right? You got streets in my hood, like Laverne, San
Hmm.
Antonio, Vassar, Logan. And I look at the niggas in Compton, like, why y'all couldn't just be one big powerful hood and all them streets could be different cliques? You know, it don't make sense to be different powerful hoods, and then the essays go over there and punk some of them niggas and take over their blocks, and that's facts. So it
Well,
would have made
I,
sense if they was all one hood.
Well,
I
but this
I
is the
agree with
thing. This is
that.
the
Let's
wait. Pause.
okay, okay, okay.
Let's bring it home, right? We have
Hmm.
Tom Bomb here. So I feel like we should utilize this opportunity to get to know the inner workings of the one and only Tom Bomb. So
Right
back,
on.
Las Vegas. What year did you come out here, brother?
It was 2012 when I first went to Vegas.
Okay, so
2012.
you're here 2012. You come with this beautiful young lady. Sister introduced you to the culture of Las Vegas. You come out
Nah, she
here
wasn't from Vegas. She was from Fresno. She is from
from
Fresno.
Fresno. Okay, see,
Yeah,
this have a lot of different components. So you met a young lady from
International with
Fresno.
it.
Yeah,
International
very
with it.
international brother. I'm digging this, dude.
she is
So
from
you come
Fresno.
out here and you get acclimated into the streets of Las Vegas. I'm trying to see what was Tom Bomb's rise to power. Paint
when I
that
when I
picture
when,
for us,
when I got to
dude.
Vegas, at that time, I just went through a situation in Dallas, Texas, where it was some
Mm-hmm.
major gangster shit that popped off. So I really didn't want to associate with nobody when I got to Vegas. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be by myself. I got
Right.
kids now, and I'm gonna just stay to myself because being around all these, I got into a big situation in Dallas, big situation. So it was like, I really didn't at that time. I just like I'm done with being all around a lot of people.
End up hurting
Right.
somebody, right?
Um, Well, I shot some shit up in broad daylight. You feel me? So,
Oh,
Type
but
shit,
I got
type
I got a
shit,
question.
type shit.
yeah.
but can we just keep it
I got a
to?
question.
Wait, I got you, brother Popeye. But hold on,
Yeah,
dude.
let Popeye do his thing. I'm trying to hear
No,
what
no,
Popeye got to say
no, wait,
respectfully.
wait, brother. I'm going totally. No, wait, dude.
All
Come
right,
on.
all right.
Is
We're,
that
we're,
Popeye? Is he from Avalon or something?
no,
Hell
dude.
no.
Popeye is from England. I'm gonna let
Popeye
Popeye
used to
tell
be.
Pop where
He
you're from.
used to be.
But what I'm gonna say is this, dude. I want to keep this interview exclusive to the rise of brother Time Bomb. This is some good content. It's not every day that I can get this level of exclusive content. So I don't want to water it down. I don't want to dilute it. I want it to be unadulterated. Is that
Hey
cool with you,
Bobby,
Time Bomb?
Yeah.
hey
Oh,
Bobby,
I
but you
ain't
got to
tripping.
chill. That nigga might his name time by he might blow on this motherfucker.
I ain't
Well,
tripping.
listen, dude. I want this to be a safe space, dude. If you do feel like just blowing the fuck up, fucking
Nah,
do
man.
that, dude.
I'm a child
We
of
need
God,
that
man.
fucking raw
Nah.
emotion, dude.
I'm a
That's
child
what
of
this
God, man.
this channel here. It lacks character and raw emotion, dude. Bring that fucking shit, Time Bomb. Popeye, take it away, dude.
I
Type
just
shit.
wanted to ask you. So what? I mean, if you don't mind answering it, feel free to tell me. It's none of my business if I overstep any boundaries. But like, what do you do for a living?
Um, I'm just the ultimate hustler. That's all. I can't
I
explain. I'm a
love that.
boss. You feel
I
me?
love that. Right.
Can't explain. You feel me? I'm a genius. One thing about me, I outsmarted the streets and I outsmarted
Yeah,
my enemies. So, you know,
dude.
that's why I
For
got 4 storage units, arcades all through my house, and video games everywhere. 3-bedroom
Right.
apartment. You feel
Right.
me? Luxury apartment. So full custody of my son. So I'm just intelligent. You feel me? And I just broke up with a bitch that was a millionaire. She spent $1 million on me on Paru,
Right.
but she was getting on my nerves. She was pregnant by me too. So, we going through a little situation right now. She from
type shit.
Oklahoma though. She from
Type shit.
Oklahoma though. So,
Right.
I'm a genius. So, real street nigga. These
Right.
niggas say
You are, dude.
they say that they killers and they gangbangers. Why they can't get rich? Why they can't get
Right. I
money?
like this.
If
That's
I went
true.
to No Jumper, I would tell No Jumper, I don't want your money. I just want your marketing.
Mm,
Market me, and from there I can figure it out myself.
right. Right. So, what do you think about your homie, King Pill?
King Pill is a satanic um gay devil worshiper. And
King
actually,
Pill?
I shot at that nigga in Vegas by the Polish station.
Whoa.
So that nigga's he's a mark. He's a mark.
Okay, see,
I
that's what I'm
can't do
saying,
this
dude. Wait,
shit.
pause, dude. Hold on, man.
All
This
right,
is his
all right,
And
all
exclusive.
ask him if I'm lying.
right.
So what transpired with that? Like, how did you and King Peel, both of you been for 4, 5, 6 Pyru, been out here together? How does it get to the point to where you're trying to assassinate your comrade or your homie, dude?
We was cool.
Right.
Keaton Pill was going around selling fake iPhones around the Polish station in Vegas.
He
But
seems like that type of guy.
yeah, he was selling. And if I would have bought one, he would have really got fucked over. But
Right.
because now I know that they was fake. But long story short, he's on the internet kicking it with all these Crip niggas. And at that time, I was gang banged the fuck out, and he was kicking it with
Right.
Southside. Really, it was a whole bunch of niggas, but it was mostly like Southside Village Crip. And they BK PK, and it was a dude named D-Loke. D-Loke is from Southside Village. He supposed to be this one because his daddy from Southside Village and the feds
Wait,
all
pause. I
swole.
just want to say this, right? Because this isn't the
Yeah.
platform that will allow people to incriminate themselves. So
Oh, okay.
please
Yeah.
doesn't say anything that
Yeah.
can incriminate you. Please
Nah,
don't
nah,
say
nah.
anything that the police can come and say, "Hey, motherfucker, we've been looking for you, Keefe D." I mean, not
Nah,
Keefe D,
nah,
but
nah, nah.
Time Bomb.
I don't incriminate myself. So
All
long
right, for
story
sure. Go
short,
ahead, brother.
I called him. I told him go get active on them niggas. He didn't want to
Yeah,
get active. I
fuck
called
yeah.
him out. He told me he was gonna hit me with a K. Meet me by the Polish station. When I
So
came by
that's
the Polish station,
1,000, right?
yeah. When
$1,000
I
when you say a K.
okay, well you can see, yeah, if you however you
No,
wanna
we want to
put.
understand where you're coming from because you said that he was selling fake iPhones, and he was doing this, that, and third.
I called that nigga out because he was kicking with the with niggas that had Slob and BK and all that on him, and PK.
Got you. Got you.
And one of them niggas' name was D-Lo for Southside Village. Prep. Southside Village.
No
It's a
names,
hood.
brother. No names. If they
Okay.
did anything, then don't put the name. Just
Nah,
you
they
can
didn't do
use
nothing.
an initial.
They didn't do
All
nothing.
right,
He
brother.
was just kicking with him.
All right.
Even if they didn't do nothing.
No, you can go get time bomb. Be time bomb, dude. Come on.
So when we got over by the Polish station, that's when it went the way it went. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Right. So you and him kind of have like a rough relationship, like a love and hate relationship. Do you think he has given you forgiveness?
I don't want forgiveness. He a devil worshiper.
And what do you base that off of? Is that pure speculation?
the homies told me
That he believes in the devil and performs satanic rituals, or what is what we're saying here?
Absolutely.
But you know that some majority of satanic worshipers engage in same-sex relationships, if you know what I mean, right? Whoa,
That's
dude.
where the gay. That's
God
where the
damn
gay
it, you
stuff.
Tom Bomb.
It's no difference from rock and roll and the punk rocks, how they dress up with panties and bras and their
Right,
hair
dude.
and they play devil music. So it's no difference from that. Exactly. That's
Give
part
it
of
to
being
us,
a
yeah.
Satanist. Yeah.
See, how I know you're an educated brother, because you didn't say a satanic in this. You said a Satanist, dude. So I know you know your shit. So,
Exactly.
like, what's the current relationship between you and King Pill?
I can't really talk about that. It's just not good. You feel me? It's not good.
Right. I get it, brother. We don't ever want you to feel pressure to you. Yeah, we respect that, dude. Man, this is some heavy work right here, Tom Bomb. I can say that by far up to today, you are one of my greatest interviewees. But you have the floor, dude. You're in Vegas. You amass a certain amount of wealth. Like, what's going through your head? Are you going back to Pomona? Do you bring your family out here? Because you know what I mean? Do you buy your house? Do you what's going on with Tom Bomb, dude?
I was in the process of still trying to figure out a lot, but gaining a lot. You know what I mean? And I was coming up real big. So, and I used to go to Pomona and back from Vegas and stuff, and all them cats that was. I remember in 2016, I was doing so much gangster stuff where they had to throw a meeting in the islands on me to calm me down. And half of the meeting was in Pomona, and half was at Palomar Park, and half was in Fontana at the homie house. And none of you niggas want to fight. So it was a big meeting. And
so do you think it was kind of rooted in jealousy, if I may say?
Yeah, it was jealousy to the fullest, but in me being who I am, you feel me? I got a lot of soldiers and armed a lot of niggas because I get money, so they know what I'm about. So that character plan, he got to go do gay stuff for money. So
That's heavy, dude. So what's your relationship with Whack 100?
Whack 100, I got to see a different side of Whack. Whack 100 to me seemed like he gives everybody opportunities. I think that people take him a certain way because he plays the internet, but when you get to know him, I think he gives you an opportunity. I believe in Whack. You feel me?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I interject? I don't know Whack, but I do pay attention to some things that Whack do. And I have seen him get on this internet and speak some positive on a couple occasions to the youth and really try to help them. And I think that's the real him. I actually believe what the brother's saying, because it's on one occasion he was speaking about the laws that they changed about a stop and frisk law, and he was trying to tell the youth, man, to wake up, even young black people, to be careful. And then another time he was on there about an hour, and then another time he got on there and spoke about some things that uplift the black community. So I've seen him do this more than one time. So I actually believe the brother.
And we got to keep something in mind. The times that Whack was acting crazy and saying wild and out, I think he was actually going through a divorce with his wife. And that could fucking man head up. So now he got him a girl that's more down with him, that he more happy if you see it, that he's calmed down. So going through a divorce and him doing everything for this woman, this is just what I assume. I think that his mind was in a different space. So I think his mind in a better space right now. Because he got him a new girl, more battered bitch, you feel me? And he happy.
But do you think Whack may take umbrage with you referring to his new girl as a bitch? Could potentially create some conflict between you
I
and
want to
Whack?
say better, a more beautiful woman. A
There
more
we go,
woman that's
brother.
down for
Yeah.
him. I want to correct it. I want to correct it. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, a more
Popeye,
uplifting, a more
Hey,
uplifting that can help him with things. You know?
and
Right.
Popeye right on his perspective about whack, but here's my perspective. But you absolutely right. But like, see, he whack 100. He good at what he do because me, I'm a person. I'm a very observant.
mhm.
He good at what he do. However,
Who's
it
that?
has to be the however that it's almost like a psychological abuser in a relationship, whether it's the man doing it or the woman doing it. It's like you can't it's almost like you giving it's like the person you traumatizing, you the same person giving them the medication for their
See,
trauma. You
disrespectful
see what
stuff.
I'm saying? It-
Disrespectful.
yeah,
Brother?
very
Who's
poisonous.
that?
He's poisonous, but he also have the antidote to the
Who
poison.
is? Wait a minute. Who is typing that right there? Time bomb 456 something killer on Parble. Or who's saying that? Who's doing that?
I don't That's what we're
You
trying to
you got
No,
figure
some
out,
you got
Jay.
you got some new fans, bro. You got some
You
new
got some
fans
new
yeah,
out here.
no,
fans.
that's
Hold on,
okay.
hold on. Somebody else is coming in. I don't know who it is, but let's see who this is.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna add him to the stage if y'all don't mind.
Well, I want to say something to the brother real
Yeah,
quick before you add
yeah,
him.
All
because
right,
I
go
was
ahead.
I
Go
was
ahead.
talking to Popeye. He didn't get a chance to respond.
Okay.
Well, I agree with the brother, man. Everybody's, if it makes sense, then I'm open, for it. And I looked at, I'm gonna look at it your view too. And you right. However, as far as the brother time bomb, listen, bro, you're gonna have to, not pay attention to a lot of that stuff, bro. It's tough
Yeah.
when people get on there and they say that kind of shit, man. Cause listen
I
to
ain't
me,
paying
bro.
attention to that shit,
Oh,
man.
but let me try to say something real quick. All right, so for example, right? All right. So I like when I was growing up in the hood, right?
Hmm.
I was a part of, that life, real tough into that life. And I knew dudes, right? Like these dudes that was on the internet, I'm gonna say their name, Munchie B, and a lot of these jokers, they not really cut like that, bro. And they got a lot of buffoonery going on.
Wait
I
a
know
minute.
that.
Hold up. You the Inglewood dude that be
Yeah, I'm
on
here.
YouTube?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
The
that's
me.
one that?
Popeye.
Oh shit! What's up, man?
Yeah, what's happening? So look, so check me out, right? This is what I want to tell you. And I just want to share this with you real quick. Like I knew of, let me protect myself. I knew of dudes, right? That would get on shit, right? In my
Yeah.
past life, right? And then go around and then turn around and go get a mama some flowers and go to the service, my nigga, and look at the nigga. So
Man,
you
this
know what
shit
I'm
crazy.
saying? I know
This shit is crazy.
that's what I'm saying. I know of people like that in my past life. Not saying I know an individual. You know what I'm saying? Follow me?
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
know of people that were like that, and these dudes are not like that. That stopped at my generation. So when you know certain things, you gotta adjust to it and play the game a different way. These niggas is not cut like that, bro. I'm telling you. So when they get
Man.
on here and they say certain things, you got to know that they doing it because they know the task force is watching. And they know if you
Exactly.
go get it cracking,
Exactly.
they know who to come look for. Where was you at on Monday at 7 p.m. when this
Exactly.
happened to this guy? You know
Right,
what I'm
Exactly.
right.
saying? And that's what I had to realize. It's like it's either you realize that or you just go crash out and just make and handle business. Press play.
Hey, but then, hey, if you ain't
Exactly.
noticed, Popeye, a lot of these dudes, because everything you said was just a fact, and a lot of people know this. So a lot of them knowing this, they'll bait you into that
Got
whole
another brother
scenario
on
you
the
just
add to
said.
the chat. Another
They'll they'll
brother.
they'll, they'll
I'm
sorry,
listening,
sorry,
bro.
Bobby.
You right.
Okay,
No,
I'm
I was
yeah.
listening.
just
See,
letting y'all know that I
people,
was
yeah.
adding another brother.
Okay. Yeah, people will bait you into that. Then I just want to say one more thing. I was listening to something you were saying on your channel the other day, Papa. You was talking about the young cat that was on the bike when y'all was over there on Crenshaw and by Brawley Hut. There's some niggas. Okay, no. So I just want to give y'all a little bit of information about my life. From the time I was born till I was 10 years old, I grew up on 104th and Doty, right over there. So when you said Brawley Hut,
Oh,
you
that's
naming
what's
all that
up.
stuff, it was hitting home. Yeah, yeah. I grew up on 104th and Doty. It's like a little
Yeah,
duplex right there on Doty on 104th. It's like a little duplex right there. My
yeah.
sister, my
Cause I
sister.
grew up on 107th
Okay.
in
Oh,
Doty.
okay. So you was right. It's crazy. It's a small
Yeah,
world, right? Yeah, it's a
yeah,
small world.
yeah. That's how I
But
said
for some reason
it.
that just touched me. That was on my brain and touched my heart. Like I want to tell Papa that. Like, yeah, I grew up over there.
Look,
I went to
I
Worthington. I went
appreciate
to
you.
Worthington, bro.
I appreciate you, brother, and I'm glad I can move you in a positive direction, man. That mean a lot
Yeah,
to me, man. Because I didn't
yeah,
realize that I move a lot of people. So that means, believe me, it's all good energy, it's all love, brother. That mean a lot to me, man. Just you telling
yeah.
me that.
Right on, right on.
Yeah.
Hey, brother Tom Bomb, what I would like to do is to bring you back for a personal exclusive. That I swear I'll be honored.
Look,
You know what I mean?
this nigga think I'm
Oh
the same
God, dude.
time bomb when I was a little kid, man. Nah,
No,
man.
I don't. That's not what I'm saying. If I would thought you was that same Tom Bomb, we'd be in that era. I
I
haven't mentioned
changed, man.
anything from that era or none of that. Hey, fellas, have I mentioned anything from that era? Any of that? I'm asking about the current individual named Tom Bomb. When you came out here to Vegas and so on and so forth. I'm not asking about no old shit. That ain't what I'm doing. So no, don't do me like that, Kim folks. You know what I mean? I'm not going into anything that could
And you
be.
know what's so crazy about that whole little situation? I
Go ahead
was
on, my
What?
fucking
man.
with I was fucking with some females, right? And what's
Yeah.
so crazy about it is that I haven't seen this girl for like a whole 8 months, right? And I met her with her mom in a breed machine in a wheelchair. So one day the girl called me and she like, I got an
Hey, what are we
emergency.
talking about? Be specific because we don't know. You have to give us
Oh,
specifics, brother.
the little incident with
Don't tell.
that I went to prison for. So I fought the case. It's
Whoa.
over. I could
Okay.
talk about.
Okay. Okay. All
I
right.
can talk about it because I went through the whole thing already. Did my time, did all that. So she called me and she told me I got an emergency and can you help me bring my phone back to my mama because I got into a fight with her. She in a breed machine. She need her phone for medical reasons. I tell her I'm busy. I'm busy. She said, please, please. I said I got groceries in my hand. I'm on my way home. So she backed me. Long story short, I go over there and it's a whole situation. The female set me up and it went the way it went.
Mm,
That's what
that's
happened.
heavy. That's heavy.
So dudes
How'd
that
you get
be
the name? Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
dudes that be just watch out for these females, man. They ain't right. So a lot of them ain't right.
Mm.
So how'd you get the name Time Bomb, brother?
Actually, the name
Out of
Time
all the
Bomb.
questions that you can ask him, you're gonna ask him that after he said that.
All right, Bobby.
But
Yeah,
go ahead.
I
Go
hear
no,
you.
no, no. Go
I
ahead.
hear you.
Y'all do
I
your
hear
thing.
you.
Cause now I got a million questions, but I don't want anybody to feel attacked or
I
anything like
actually,
that.
I actually got the name Time Bomb from a Crip nigga that he called himself Yo Yo Cruz, which is Tyrone Hicks, and we was real close. We to this day we still close. He be in Moreno Valley and stuff. He's from Alzadena Block Crip.
Hmm.
Hmm. That's
So
heavy.
Okay.
he see me fight, and I had major hands, and he was like, "Damn, nigga, you fight so good. I'm gonna call you Time Bomb." And I just stuck with it because my original big homie from 4 or 5 6 from back in the days, before I went to YA, called me J Dog, but I just stuck with the Time Bomb.
Hmm.
And then I guess it fit me because I had a temper problem, so it was a coincidence. That's how nigga from ABC Crip actually gave me that name. I was in the block. It was real
Right.
close.
Right. Can you get Whack 100 on the phone right now? I need to reprimand him for something.
God damn, dude.
I mean, I don't know how to do it while we on live.
Yeah, just call him on your personal. Are you live on your phone right now?
I got another phone. Hold on, real quick. Look at
Yeah, let's
this.
get Whack
Yeah.
on the phone right now. Yeah, let's get Whack in here. I gotta reprimand this brother. Hey, and can you give us a tour of the pad if you don't mind? Cause you showed a little bit. We want to
Hey,
see
Bobby.
how
Gay.
God been blessing
But
you, brother. Yes, sir.
but he do it though. He got him on
Yeah, we need to talk to Whack. We need to reprimand Whack.
I got my son, all this and stuff, and nigga I
That's
got
right.
4 storage units, so I got, what I mean? He got all this and stuff, and and
That's
nigga just
honorable,
I gave
brother.
away a lot of stuff. I had a lot of scooters and a lot of video games and stuff. I gave away to the community to give back to the kids I felt was poor. So
Right.
what I mean? Like
Or less
PS5s and stuff.
fortunate. Or less fortunate.
Yeah,
Right.
less fortunate and stuff like that. And it's my dinosaur head room right here. My
Mm,
arcade machines, they all in my storage, and I got a lot coming. It's my son room right here. He got his little video, his arcade with the guns coming and stuff like that. And
that's right.
he right here in the bed, my little soldier,
Peace and blessings
Xbox.
to the king.
Yeah, yeah, nigga got 4 stores in this full of stuff.
Wait,
And
was that an old school TV?
Oh yeah, because I got
Nigga,
new
I ain't
school
seen one
TV.
of those in years. No, I'm not clowning or nothing like that. I just ain't seen one of those in years.
That's because
Hey, go back to it. I ain't seen
the
it, bro.
super
I want to see
the
it.
Super
Oh, you got
Nintendo
2 of them.
the Super Nintendo. These are classics. So
Right, yeah.
I seen this on eBay for $800, but I went into Goodwill and got it for $20. So
Right,
because
right,
it
right,
played
right, right.
retro games, the
Right,
graphics and
yeah,
stuff, it
yeah,
played
yeah,
retro.
yeah.
So
Yeah, you got to plug like
and
that red,
see he
yellow,
got
and
that.
black cord into the back of that shit.
Yeah, so my son. Oh, y'all probably never heard of this right here. This is a 3DO, cost $500, right? And
Uh-huh.
PlayStation put it out of business. It's a CD-ROM. I got a couple of these or whatever. It's a video game system that Sony PlayStation put out of business in the competition. So
Right.
and then no, he got his laptop, his $1,500 laptop.
That's
You
right.
know,
Is that another big TV, that black one?
yeah, because these worth money. They're retros because the retro
Yeah,
game
motherfucker,
scenery is
right.
getting
Yeah,
big. And
right.
then he got his 4K TV right there. So
That's heavy, bro. Hey, you a very
yeah.
interesting motherfucker, man.
Yeah, man. See,
No, he
that's the
really is. He really
Oh
is.
arcade
God,
machines and
dude.
stuff, and
Right?
Sega Saturns. I got a whole bunch. I got nigga I got a lot of stuff coming. Like a lot. Like I go out there and grind hard, the ultimate
Right,
hustler. So
right, right,
you
right.
know, all these. This a Neo Geo system. Now I'm gonna show y'all something that I ain't never seen. This right here cost me like $1,000. Right, this cost the Atari Jaguar right here, worth
Right.
money. Every time you
Yeah.
see this motherfucker, it's
That's
like
classic,
1,500
bro.
to 2,000. Yeah,
Right, right,
Why,
right.
why,
you
why
know,
you why you got so many video games, bro?
because I'm starting an arcade business and a clothing store, so I got 4
That's
stores
what's
in it
All
up,
right.
full of stuff.
bro.
You know what I mean? I'm a
I'm about to say
I
businessman,
love
so
that
That's
I
shit.
cool,
got the
dude.
P5. Yeah, I got the P5, and that's it for me.
PS5
I
right
got I
here.
got the Xbox.
PS5 right here.
I got an
I got a
Xbox
whole.
too.
Yeah, I
I
have
got.
the Xbox, and damn y'all, cause y'all making me want to go back to get the Xbox. I don't even be playing that shit like that though. Respect.
But
All I be on
Yeah.
is that 2K. I be on
do
that
do
2K. That's it.
so none of y'all play Call of Duty DMZ?
No,
No, not DMZ.
I wanna get on that Call of Duty Bobby
See, these
A,
the
but
4K
like I
TVs.
really ain't I ain't got time. I didn't really get on it, but I do really want to get on that. All I
Have
be
y'all ever
playing is
seen? Let's check
2K.
this out real quick. Have you ever seen this right here? Now, I was a big Sega person, right? But I
Right,
ain't never. Now, this right
Right.
here cost me $1,500 right now. Hold up, real quick. Let me
right.
take this in a light so y'all can see it better, right?
All right, all
So
right.
this right here is like a Sega Genesis CD with a 32X Mega Drive to add better graphics to it. I
I
never
saw
seen
that.
that. Now,
I had that shit when I
now
was younger. I
this
had that.
this alone cost me $800. Just add more graphics to
Show
it,
and tell, dude.
right?
Yeah, you
It,
click, you hook the Genesis to the CD panel, and
yeah,
you could be
say
yeah.
it's crazy. I never seen that
This is
before.
heavy.
Oh
He got
man.
that. He got that shit over there, huh?
Y'all talk about all this money and all this stuff y'all buying. Yeah.
I
Shit,
can,
you,
yeah, this is cool, bros.
That
shit,
shit
you might as
radical,
well get
Bobby.
you a game gear while you at it.
That shit's totally
Oh
radical.
yeah, I got all that coming. I got like 100 packages coming. I order stuff every other day, so packages come through every day, all day long. You can see packages for everything: games, toys.
These
Got stuff on pawn
motherfuckers
shop
cost me
layaways. Yeah,
$2,000 each. Look, this motherfucker right here, him, Frenchie, and then her, Fluffy. So I'm talking about all this
Well,
damn money.
dude,
And
yes,
then
yeah,
this
I might
big
as well
ass
just start showing shit
85.
in my apartment too.
Look, hold
Oh,
on. This
hey, hold on real
85,
quick. Y'all see this? Y'all see this
this
arcade
85
machine?
cost me 20,
I hooked up with a.
1,700.
Let me show y'all this real quick. Now this arcade machine right here, right? I got like a
Hmm.
grip of these coming customized, right? And
Right,
this is customized. It got 15,000 games on it. So I'm gonna have an arcade business, a clothing store. Already got like $30,000 in clothes in my storage on it,
That's so
music
tight,
studios and
man.
all that. So I got to go to my storage. I got a couple of storage units like from here to Vegas and stuff in California. So
So you,
this is customized graphics, customized LCD. I got a whole bunch of these with guns coming and stuff like that. I got to go pick them up. And this got 15,000 games on it. Right. I'm starting an
right,
arcade business, all type of stuff, and then I'm gonna start a food truck. So I'm a businessman. You
right.
know, I don't need no jumper. You know what I mean?
That's right.
50 graphics is customized. You know, if I just want the marketing for no jumper, but I don't want their
Right.
money though.
So
The gamers'
So
life matter.
if he invited you on there, would you go on there?
absolutely,
Right.
absolutely. But I'm not going to go on there and talk about nothing to do with black genocide. We're going to talk
That,
about business, and we're going to
that's what
talk
they
about.
all. Sorry to
We're
cut
going
you
to
off. That's
Good luck with that.
yeah. I'm about
we're
to
going
say
to
that's
talk
what they
about.
all saying to your ass on there talking about
No,
black
no, we're
genocide.
not talking
That's
about
what
no
they all said.
gangs. We're not talking about no gangs. We're talking about business, music, albums, promoting stuff. We talking about black entrepreneur. I'm not going to feed into that. If you're going to talk about gang, I'm
Can I
going to
say
get up and walk
something?
out.
So you're
Yeah,
Can I
not
say
going on there,
something?
bro. You ain't going
hmm?
on
Can I
there.
say something?
Yeah,
Okay, two things real quick. One, you know how you said King Peel is a devil worshiper?
yeah.
All right, well, Adam don't believe in God.
No, he
Mm.
don't.
You know he
So
don't. He let his wife get piped.
Not
no, no,
even
no.
that.
He
You can
even
look
said
at
it.
him. He looked like the devil. He
No,
looks like the
no,
devil.
Right.
he said it himself that he don't believe in God. He
Mm.
said it out his own mouth. I'll try to
Yeah,
find it for
he's
you.
atheist.
So it's a lot of brothers that won't go up there to no jumper at all. But everybody that go up to no jumper, he end up like getting them into some shit, or
Right.
he masterminds it, and then sit back and throw his hands up. Like, I really don't want to speak bad on that Hefe, but he fell victim to it too, though.
Don't
Like
that?
Well,
But don't that sound like exactly what the devil do? He here to do
well,
that exactly
yeah,
what Adam doing. He here
well,
to cause
yeah, but I mean,
confusion.
hell, the
look,
nigga put me in some shit. You feel me? But I mentioned my with the Anne Hefe situation. So you know,
Yeah.
nobody ain't
seen
never
it.
took a stance. Why haven't nobody
I
ever?
seen it. Go ahead, my
Why
bad.
haven't nobody ever took a stance and said, "Hey, man, well, let's not talk about gangs. Let's change the topic and actually talk about business and something different." Why are these dudes talking about gang banging in the hoods when you niggas don't
Somebody
own
has
nothing
said it.
in LA?
Hmm.
You niggas
Yeah.
Somebody
don't own
had
nothing in LA.
somebody
Let me
had
ask you a
said that.
question.
Somebody
Okay.
real quick. I'm gonna land real quick. I'm gonna let you talk. Look, somebody did say something like that. That was Whack. Whack's telling him to introduce 15 to 19-year olds to No Jumper to have their own podcast on stuff for teenagers. And then he had
That's
another
Yeah.
right.
one where he said if you guys have any ideas or anything that we could do a business venture, reach out to
Hmm.
me at the Whack 100. I guess he gave a site, and he said his wife or his business partner start an
Caleb, come here.
application, and then they'll get at you. So he done opened the door already. A lot of people see it's overshadowed by a
Where
lot
is
of the
these
stuff
bugs
that he
coming
does
from?
for entertainment.
Look,
I don't know if you guys heard me, man.
No, I
nah, I
heard you.
heard you.
That's a fact too.
I heard you.
I wanted to ask Yaya a question. Hey, yeah.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
the same question. Would you go on No Jumper and why? And me asking you why and assuming you're gonna go, just why to your answer. You get what I'm saying?
If I don't, number one, they're not going to allow me on no jumper. I'm too much of a black extremist. Number
That's a
two,
fact.
number two, if an
Hmm?
invitation was presented to me to go on no jumper, I have to reconsider it.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why I reconsider it because if I did go on there, I have a few questions that I like to ask Adam. Why do you lack
Hmm.
accountability for what your negative contributions into black culture is? Why do you feel like you're entitled to a meddle in affairs of black folks and so on and so forth? I will be asking Adam these type of questions, and being that now they know how I will be coming, they're not going to allow me on no jumper.
Yes,
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
it's
So
good.
not at all.
Hold on.
yeah,
I was just about to say that's
yeah,
exactly why you're not about to be on No Jumper.
exactly.
That's exactly why.
Well,
But
They
me,
don't want you.
my
Go like
aspirations
this.
have
Go like
never
this,
been to
Ken.
be on no jumper. When I created this, man, I say I want to create content from a street perspective that'll land me on TED Talk or Joe Rogan's
Come over here, Caleb.
podcast. You feel what I'm saying?
I understand that about you, Bobby A.
hey, can
That's
I say
why I
something?
said that's. Let me land this real quick. I'm gonna be real quick. And I already know that about you. I don't know if the rest of your subscribers know that about you, but
Mhm.
like I said, I'm observing. You ain't doing this to get 100,000 subscribers because it's easy for you to go on here and do this fuck shit the rest of these niggas is doing. You'll
Right,
probably be at 50 right now, just like the rest
right,
of them, right?
right. See,
Can
if
I
I
can
if
I say
I
something?
engage in it, I got you, Papa. Just let me, respond to what the brother was saying. If I engaged in the fuck shit that a lot of these dudes engaged in, bro, they wouldn't even be in the same class as me because the unique approach that I would take to perpetuating the cycle of ignorance, destruction, and confusion amongst our people. It'd be so eloquently put together to where a lot of people would be captivated, entertained by it, but it'd be rooted in our destruction. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know,
Right.
I have no desire to do that. You know what I mean? But if I
Right.
did do that, they wouldn't be able to fuck with me, especially if I start
Okay, go ahead.
leveraging relationships with different sets that I have, and I could bring certain cats on here. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, but
Put
I
that
get
there.
what you're
Put that
saying.
Right.
there.
Yeah,
Right. In so many words, you ain't trying to sell your soul, basically.
no, sir, I'm not doing that. Fuck that.
Basically. Because that's what this is. Niggas is selling their soul on YouTube. I'm seeing it in
And
real
that's
time. That's
exactly
what we
what it
watching.
is.
Yeah.
Don't get
Niggas
it
is
on the
selling their
arcade.
soul.
Okay?
I was trying to
Don't get it
bring
on the
this
arcade.
thing up with motherfucking brother King Peel, but I can't find it, man.
Where
Hey,
Brother,
Popeye
so
at?
yeah, so what I was gonna say was, I mean, this is just my view, and you guys are entitled to disagree. Man, I ain't tripping if you guys do, but like, I feel like looking at it from a black perspective is almost like is almost like a stagnated point of view to look at it. And I'm gonna say this is why. I've been hung up on this black movement shit for a long time, only to realize that just because you black like me, we don't have the same positive energy or the same goals. And then you like my biggest enemy. So black is like hanging me up to where I can't get past that. And when I look past the skin color and I look at you as a person, I realize you ain't no
Go
motherfucking
ahead.
good. And
Right.
so therefore color don't mean shit to me no more.
It shit.
It don't. I'm telling
I
you,
Shit.
mean,
because this is
When
the
this
I
is
brother
lived in
listen,
Taurus,
slightly
listen,
nigga,
got a
them
point.
I
listen
get
what
what
I'm
he's saying.
saying.
I get
Listen
what
what
he's
I'm
saying.
saying. Listen what I'm saying. Just because you black like me, don't mean you got my best interest, bro. That don't mean
Uh,
shit no more.
A
I
lot of times it
Because
be the blacks that
look,
don't have your best interest.
it's right and it's true. And it's like if I get hung up like, damn, brother, you black, and I just say, nigga, you run in my house and you try to rape my window, I'm gonna smoke you. And regardless if you
facts.
black. So it
Hey,
And
doesn't matter, like,
this,
I think that you have a real good point, because I think
in the
I'm not
background.
going to speak for the other gentlemen on this panel, but I'll speak for myself when I say that me, I won't you absolutely right. All that really being black gonna do for me, where we are as people, is I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt
right, right,
initially,
right,
but
right.
Well,
then
we
sometimes
gotta
that has
educate.
been.
We gotta educate and teach each other, and we gotta start opening up. Like I wish we had the Black Panthers open up black schools and teach. At this point in life, we gotta teach each other how to be men and how to have manners and stuff like that because of social media. And then like look what social media teach the females. Like the females they
I
acting
disagree
crazy.
with you. Sorry to cut you off, brother. I disagree with you, Time Bomb, and this is why I disagree with you. I'm not disagreeing with your logic, because your logic is from your heart and it's pure. However, you can say, "Oh, we got to teach each other." Niggas can't teach niggas nothing out here. Niggas is
Right,
grown men. All I could
right,
do is lead by example with my own family. And
right, right,
I told you, Popeye and Bobby, the last time we was on this panel, hey, how are you gonna be willing to uplift the black community? I can only uplift my
right,
household, and if
We
right,
everybody
can't
has the same
hey
mentality as me, let me
hey
land. I'm
right,
trying to land this plane real quick. And if everybody had the mentality that me, Bobby, Popeye got, then the whole black community will be uplifted. But we can't sit here and say, "Oh, I gotta teach another grown." You can't teach these niggas. What I look like, I'm teaching my son something. That's how I'm uplifting the
but
right,
black community.
we better figure
right,
it out because I'm gonna tell you why. Because I was under the influence that the white race is gonna be breeded out and extinct in the years to come to be, right? But the way black people is killing each other from Chicago to LA to New York to New Orleans is so rapidly and fast, we might extinct each other in the United States. It's happening too fast and rapidly. Every other day is a black man going to jail, prison, and we don't create babies like the Hispanics create babies. The Hispanics, they making so many babies. Black women, they got this belief like, I don't got money, I don't want no baby, or they quick to abortion and kill a baby, and then go get pregnant by another nigga and kill a baby. The
Well, the
way
government, the thing is about the government, see, the Hispanics, they just the new black people. We was where they was 30, 40 years ago. They just the new black people. Eventually, let's fast forward 30 years. Ain't about to be having no babies neither. They just the new black people. And everything you saying, brother, it's a fact. But I'm saying, like, that's like me saying, like, I ain't even gonna do that. But my point
Look at
is,
LA. Look at LA.
what
You
the
don't see
hell?
that much black people.
But what you can't stick to a person that don't want to stick to you. All niggas can really do is what Yay doing, Popeye doing. We can speak the word. I'm gonna tell you what it is, but we can't go out here and actively or physically put down what it is, because like, come on, we know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Come on, somebody give
Hey,
me a hand.
hey,
Like, we know
Man,
what
This,
it
this,
is.
this, is,
nah.
this is what I'm gonna say, brother. Let me just interject real quick. I'll let y'all do your thing.
Yes,
I
sir.
understand it. I understand it from both perspectives. Effort has to be made to reach the skin folks who are kin folks, but we are not ignorant to the fact that the conditioning of our oppressors are so effective that a lot of our brothers ain't gonna want to turn from their iniquity and their evil ways and replicating the ways of the oppressors and come on board and be on some pro-blackness shit. And I'll also say this: it's good peoples in every race. Everything that matters in this realm of existence, it transcends race. Race
Right.
really don't have no meaning to it. It just so happened that our people is the most oppressed, our people is the most targeted, or our people is the most victimized. So when we come from a standpoint of this is saying that those who are like mind and able-bodied, even some that's not able-bodied, those who are like mind and ready to become a part of a collective that can drive our race forward to where we can start having what my play upon the Demetrius Dupree call allyism, to where we can start connecting with white folks who are self-sufficient, independent, and function in the way they supposed to,
I want to say
Hispanics
something.
and
That's the fact.
other individuals.
I want to say something. That shit, that look. I mean, I know you're gonna challenge me in a good way, but I ain't tripping. I'm gonna try to land on it. That racism shit, man. That shit only flies at the lower level, bro. Them
Yeah.
motherfuckers that's billionaires and millionaires,
Man,
they don't
fuck
even give a
no. That's
fuck
some
about that
that.
shit.
Listen,
They don't care
I gotta
about that.
I'm,
passionately.
I
What
back
you
you
mean
on
they
that,
don't care
Popeye.
about it? How you
I
I
back
know
you
it's
on
okay?
that,
true.
Popeye.
I know it's
How
true, and I
you
know
gonna
it go
say
to
it's
Bobby,
true?
upbringing.
How you gonna say it's true? And Jay-Z already told us the higher you go, the more white it
can
become. Ain't no
well,
niggas
well
at the
can I
top.
Man.
can I
Hold
say
on.
this, Bobby? All right, yeah,
Let me
yeah.
They
just
they trying
rebuttal,
to
Ken
put
folks.
Jay-Z in jail. So how is that just
Okay,
for
look, that's
Man,
pineapples
it's
and
crazy,
peanuts and
man,
all
that
man.
that.
don't
But
have
let's
nothing to
stick to
do
the
with
facts.
race,
The
man.
individuals who create the social constructs that subjugate us to their leadership and they rule is white billionaires. The
It's
Jewish folks who
socialism, Bobby. It's
uh,
socialism. It's
Right,
not
right,
race.
right.
The
It's
money,
socialism,
it's
socialism.
money,
capitalism,
money.
but
It's
It's
our
money.
money. It's
people is
money.
the people that they're building their economies off of. So how is it not racism? How is it
Man,
not
that's
I
on a
get
racism
that.
lower
when it's
I
level.
mean,
our people?
Because let you like look. Okay, cool. Let's say I do
So wait,
HVAC
wait,
out here,
hold on. So
AZ.
hold on.
I
So
do
you
I
tell
do
me you
I,
could go to El
Hold on, let him
Monte.
land. Let him land.
let me
Then go
let
top
me do
down.
my
Hold on.
thing, brother. Let me do my
Yeah,
thing.
let him do his thing.
I do HVAC out here in Arizona, right? So I got 50 employees. I got some damn Nazis working for me. At the end of the day, I care if they Nazis. You can scream nigger all you want in your bedroom when you get home at night. And my boss, as long as you making me this money, and you fired. At the end of the day, you
Right,
fired.
right, right,
You can leave the job site, get in your car, and scream nigger all you want. You fucking
right,
fired though.
right,
That's
right,
all I'm
right.
saying. And I hope
And
you
where's this at?
understood
Hold up.
my
Where's this
analogy.
at? Where's this at?
It don't matter. It don't matter where
Where,
it's at, because you think LeBron James deal with racism from white people?
he
I deal
Hell
with
actually
racism.
yeah.
does. He actually
Hold up,
does,
hold
bro.
up, hold up, hold up,
Michael
hold up, real
Jordan
quick.
deal with
Hold up,
racism from white folks.
hold up,
Allen
hold up,
Iverson
hold up,
deal
hold
with a
up, hold
whole
up,
lot
hold
of
up,
racism from white
hold up,
folks.
real quick. Hold up.
You
Come on.
can't change the
Let's be
mindset
honest
of a
here.
1937
Are you in
cracker.
Arizona? Is this in Arizona?
I'm in
Who?
Arizona. I'm in Phoenix. I'm in downtown
So,
Phoenix, bro.
so you're saying there's no racism in Phoenix, right?
Not
Nah, he
that
didn't
I
say that.
experienced. I'm not saying there's no racism.
I
What
was
I'm
in
saying is,
Phoenix. I was
if no,
living on Bell Street in
what,
Phoenix. Hold up. I was living on Bell Street in Phoenix when the Mexicans and the whites knocked on the door and told me that they didn't want me to live in there because I was a nigger, right?
I'm not.
And also, they kept knocking on the door. They kept doing weird shit, calling police and CPS on me, right? To where one day I beat a shootout just 6 months ago,
Damn.
bro.
I'm
Dealing with
not.
that
What,
shit.
look, listen, brother. I'm
A
not
nigga
saying
called
there's.
me a nigger.
eh,
A nigga called
eh,
me a nigger, came to my door after I went to Denny's, right? My son said, Daddy, somebody at the door with a gun. I came back. It went the way it went on God in heaven, and I snatched their gun, and start bucking at
See,
them. I just beat him 6 months ago.
Hey,
I think
let's
y'all
highlight what the
confused.
brother said. The brother with the Raider thing on him, he just said some profound shit, and we just skipped over that. Brother, can you repeat that if you don't mind?
I don't
With the
even know
Raider,
if somebody was.
with the Raider sweater on.
Oh, I said you can't change the mindset of a 1937 cracker. You know what I'm saying? They who they are, bro.
I
They
can't
gonna be
hear it.
racist no matter how much money you got.
Yeah.
Right. But
But let
these
me
Look,
say
and
brothers
this is
just
this.
what
said
I said.
these
This is what I
brothers
said,
just said
brother.
that it's not about racism when you become a
I didn't.
billionaire and all this
I
shit.
didn't say
If
this.
Yeah,
that
I
was
didn't.
true, if that
you
was
mind
true,
if I
why
talk?
do
Oh,
these
my
I
why
bad.
didn't
do they
say.
make
I didn't
I
say.
didn't
I
say
didn't
that,
say
Bobby.
that.
Look, this is what I'm saying, Bobby. Yeah, I'm not saying that there isn't racism. What I'm saying is that as black men or minorities, we have to get out this mindset because our own
No,
mind is
Hey, hold on, let
is
him
no.
cook. Let
stagnating
him
us.
cook.
No, let me
Hold on.
cook.
Tom Bomb, let him
Let me
cook.
cook this. Let me cook this. It won't be long. It's a hot pocket. Trust me. And
Right.
so we have to get out this mindset because what I'm saying when I say like it don't exist is because I think that way. And so put it this way, Bobby, nigga, handle your business because I'm a nigga. I've been to prison, tattoos all over my body, bro. Like, and so let's say I get out of the prison, tattoos all over my body. It ain't gonna stop you. Let's handle our business and stop focusing on that because the mentality of thinking that it's racism, would you agree or disagree that it stagnated more people than it's actually helped grow?
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, man.
I agree. I
I
agree.
disagree with that. Look, check it out. Either you or Popeye said that billionaires don't worry about racism or something
I
remotely
said
close to
that.
that.
I can
I
give
said
clarity.
that.
Okay,
I
now
can give
watch this.
clarity.
If billionaires don't care about race, my nigga, then why are they colonizing Africa? Why is they fucking over our people in Africa, taking all their natural resources?
Natural
Why is they getting
resources.
corrupt?
That
Why is they
that's
getting corrupted
capitalism.
officials? Man,
Because it's about
capitalism,
money.
It's
socialism. Come on,
capitalism.
bro.
It's
How?
They
capitalism,
got
Bobby.
Okay.
I
they
think y'all
worried
not
about
getting the
Why?
point.
money.
So
Oh, my bad.
yeah,
Hold on,
right.
Killer.
So why did they why they fuck over Iraq? Why they fuck over anything and take over? It's about
I think,
money. It's
hey,
about
yo,
capitalism. They're
It's
hey,
not
yo,
about
about the
money.
like. Yeah, it's
The
about
Asians
money.
over there doing
Yeah,
the
hey,
same
How is it
shit.
about
shoot.
money? And
The,
these
Hey,
is the
about
individuals
money.
that
The,
hey,
these
yo,
the
shoot.
individuals
Asians,
print money. These
Hey, yo, shoot.
individuals is
the
the ones that
Oh,
assign
my bad. Let me
value
talk,
to
listen.
man.
money. So how is it about money?
Hey, yo,
They
shoot,
It's
it's
man.
print
about
not.
money.
power. It's
They
about
It's not
power.
about money. It's
Yeah,
not
It's
about
about
hey,
money
power.
because they
If
control
you
wait,
money.
hold on. One of
control,
the
hey, yo,
brothers is trying to say something that ain't said nothing.
hey, yo,
no.
excuse
If
me,
you
brother.
control the
I think,
resources, go ahead.
Wait, hold on.
I
Let
got
the
the
brother
point
cook.
too, Bobby.
yeah,
We gonna get to it. But the brother, he ain't had the opportunity to speak. Let's just hear him
I
out, and
think,
then we
All
gonna get
right,
yeah,
back to
all
this.
right,
I
all
get
right.
what y'all saying, but y'all gotta stop doing. Y'all gotta understand a lot of those stuff, a lot of those elements that y'all keep saying that matters, that plays a part in their racism. Those are actually weapons that they use in their
Thank
racism.
you, God. Hallelujah. Right. That's
Point
right,
blank
brother.
period. They use those weapons. See, yeah, it don't, yeah, of course it don't matter to them with the money because they the ones that use the money to control you in the first place, to keep you in your place.
Praise
So
be to God.
everything's
That's
about
right.
race. When you watch the Olympics, that's about race. When you watch all these boxing games and they wave their flags, it's always about race. Because you gotta understand those the champions that represent their race as far as being the fastest, the strongest, the smartest, the mightiest, whatever. A lot of these people, even when you look at the media, look at Power 106, bro. It's barely black people at that radio station because they
Right.
understand how important racial tension is in the media. So
Right.
race plays even with the billionaires now. It might be minute and it might be small. Just like you might say you might have them Nazis, but look what you said. They still Nazis. They might be
Mm,
working under you, but they still Nazis. They still wearing those swastikas. They still
right.
look
I,
at you as a nigga. It's just hard. So
can I
yeah.
say something?
I
Hold on.
understand that,
Let him
brother.
cook. Let him
Hold
cook. Let
on,
him cook.
hold
We
on.
gonna come to you,
So
Tom Bomb.
so the thing is, what you gotta understand, brother, just because they use you doesn't mean that they still racist. You just a weapon. And
I
they
Right.
never
break
said.
they hold on, don't kill it. And they break their tools when they done with it.
Mm,
Because they don't want no other race using them. Because if you use as a tool against them, when the other race that's against them start rising up, they gonna start
mm.
using you as a tool. Then the next
Damn,
race
it's
gonna use
heavy.
you
That's
as a
right,
tool.
brother.
So at
I
the
Right.
same,
never.
so hold on, okay, I'm gonna land right
Yeah,
there, let
yeah.
me play, killer.
Yes,
I,
sir.
I,
Yes, sir.
I understand I understand, bro. And I ain't trying to say you wrong, but this is what I'm trying to say, dude. I'm not saying you're supposed to be stagnant, but at the same time, You're supposed to keep pushing. You're supposed to keep rising. You're supposed to keep doing your thing. But you always got to be realistic to understand there's always race is going to play a part in it, whether you like it or not. From the history to the movies to the music to the programming, hell, even sexual, even food. You got all these races that are educating themselves in every form to try to take out black people in every form or somewhat surpass people in every form. And culturally, hell, you got white girls making meals talking about if we learn how to season food, it'd be a wrap for black girls. That's how small and minute it is. So you got everybody saying that you got all these people saying that we love y'all women better than y'all. We treat y'all women better than y'all. We treat your men better than y'all. We love your men better than y'all. We rap better than y'all. We do all this stuff better than y'all. We play basketball.
Facts.
Even look
That's a
at
fact.
basketball. Look at
That's a fact.
basketball, bro. Look
That's
at
a
what
fact.
they doing. Look what they doing in the NBA. They getting all these other races of people just to erase us out and bring that elitism when it comes to the money game to push the inner city black kids out because we the ones that bring that domineering competition factor to it. But the problem
That's
is
a
that
fact.
they wanna push their own just so they can push you out. But to see the thing is the reason why it's not working because they ain't got that spirit that we have of dominance and continue. So I ain't trying to talk too long because I know all y'all got something to say, but this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying you should stay stagnant, but understand you do have a force that's against you that's using race as oppression. It's just like that's like telling the Avengers Thanos don't exist what you fighting for. But he can
You
snap and
right.
next thing you know half the world is gone. Dog, they going to keep fighting. They ain't complaining about it, but they haven't think things how they gonna defeat this big motherfucker. But y'all go ahead and keep
What's
talking, man.
what's your name, brother? What's your name? Let me rebuttal this, Bobby A.
My name
What's your
Donald,
name,
man.
brother?
My name
All right,
Donald,
nice to
man.
meet you. My name Daniel. So, see, I think this is where everybody getting me and Papa confused, and I'm gonna speak for another man on this one exception is that we not. I know all of that. I know why they hate us. I was telling you this, Bobby A, on our last panel. Like, I understand that. All I'm saying is that for some people, see, for men like us, we can we can know this and we can still push forward. But for some people, I feel this way. I don't know this, but I feel this way. I feel like we can't we have to feel like we can do anything because I did it myself. We have to feel like no, race ain't gonna stop niggas from getting up off these corners and getting a plumbing job or an HVAC job or a truck driving job. And we can't we have to start uplifting in that manner. I'm not saying that I know the racism is going on. They've been against us since we got here. I read the Willie Lynch letter. I read all this stuff. I'm not one of those guys. I know what's going on, but it for me personally, I'll say for me personally, then let me calm down. For me personally, it's not beneficial for me to even think about that. My only
Right.
concern
Can
is uplifting
Right.
my
can I say
people.
something?
Yeah,
Hey,
yes,
hold on, let
sir.
him cook. We gonna come to you next,
Yeah,
Tom
no,
Bomb.
my only concern is uplifting my people, doing this thing with Bobby, and just talking about ideas to uplift the community and get us from up out of this. We can get on that all day, all day. Yeah, they did all that. They still doing it. It's redlining, all types of shit going on against black people. To where I was listening to your one video you put out, Bobby A, before when you was talking about you and your baby moms or your lady, y'all tried to move to Norwalk. We know what's going on out here. You remember when you were
Linwood.
saying they said
Right.
it ain't no spots left, all
I think
that,
that was
and
Linwood.
so no, we know, yeah, Linwood. So, yeah, we know what's going on. But what I'm saying when I say like, oh, maybe I needed to correct my words. I didn't mean to say. I'm not gonna say I didn't say. I didn't mean to say ain't no racism. What I meant to say was, in my mind, and what I got going on in life, that shit is subordinate to the plans I got going on with me and mine. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't stop me. And you were
And that
saying
don't
that, brother.
Well,
right.
well, well,
Right. And
well. I
that
want
and
to say
that don't
something.
that
I
don't
want to say
apply.
Hold on. Let's let Tom Bomb do his thing. He was next. Go ahead, brother.
we living in a different time right now, and the president we under dictatorship with this new president, and Project 2025. Something suspicious is going on, so we might see a new type of racist. You know, dude only been in office for a couple of months. This time it's gonna be scary. He just dealing with Iran right now, but
I
it's gonna double
disagree.
back to us.
I disagree, but we ain't even gonna get into all of that. We ain't gonna.
I just want to say this, and I'm in Papa, do your thing. But you or Papa said something about racism don't matter to billionaires or something like that, right? If that
I said
was
that.
true,
I said that.
if that was true,
Oh
then
my God, this shit is crazy.
Why Elon Musk is creating this smear campaign against the South Africans? When his people went there, took their land, now that they then came together and got a power base and a power structure to say, hold on, some of that land y'all took was tribal land. Some of that land that y'all took, it meant a lot to us and has sentimental value. We gonna
All of
need
that
that back.
land.
We gonna
Can I
let y'all
say
stay.
something?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
let them learn. Let Bob.
No,
Okay,
go
so
ahead,
what I would say to that,
go
Bobby.
ahead.
I mean, let me say this: did he do that based on race, or did he do that based on capitalism and opportunity?
Oh my God, this
All
is
three: race, capitalism, opportunity, the preservation of his folks. Racism is basically it boils down to the preservation of you and your people. It don't always have
Let
to
me.
do. It don't. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead,
No,
Bobby.
it's cool. Go ahead. You can go. Go.
Because everybody don't believe the same shit, man. Just because
Facts.
somebody in power can say something, that doesn't mean all the million white people on earth feel the same way. You got white women that's excuse my language, that fucks black men that have babies by them.
the slave
Everybody don't
master
believe in that
fucked
same.
black
No,
women.
no, no,
The
no,
slave
no, no, no.
master, the
Exactly.
slave master fucked
Okay,
black women and
but
gave us their last
hold
name.
on.
What's the
None of that.
difference?
The difference is intentions. That's the difference. They could do it out of whatever that
That's
slave
why you
master
got
did.
that last name because of
No,
that slave master.
no. You can magnify that, but I just trumped it with intentions. That's what separated. Everybody
Right.
don't have the same intentions. So
Listen,
just
man.
because none of them making sense right now. Y'all can make what y'all saying make sense, but I'm saying I don't believe. Okay, I don't believe in the same things y'all believe in, right? So why does y'all say that if Elon Musk is doing this, all the white people believe in the same thing and they all racist? Why is he over it? That's his agenda.
We're
At the
not
end of the
saying that
day,
all the
at the end
white
of
people is racist.
hold on. I'm gonna say, well, that's what it's
Thank you,
referring to.
Most
So
TV.
let me hold on. That's referring to that. So let me just say this one more thing with the Hispanics, right? A lot of blacks say fuck them, right? A lot of
No.
blacks, no. A lot of blacks do say. I didn't say all. But a lot of blacks say fuck them.
Shit, a lot
Some
of blacks in
I
blacks.
LA
disagree
act
with
like they
that.
want to
I
be
disagree
Mexican.
with that.
Okay. Well.
That's a shot, brother. We're gonna come
Yeah.
back to that. Continue, Papa.
Okay. So a lot. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna just say this, man. I don't listen. We all are individuals. We all have our own views on things. You might have a valid point about how you feel, but I put it like this. I think that's just a barrier between mental growth, bro. At the end of the day,
No.
using that racism shit, I do.
That
I
right
know it
And
is.
there,
that's what I was
Hold
that
trying to
on.
right
say.
there,
That's what I was saying.
that ideology, that philosophy is counterproductive and counter-revolutionary, brother. Because right now, when you come on here and you echo those perceptions, basically you echoing what the white man put in our minds to say to one another who are not
Hell
moving.
no.
And come, man,
Hell
that's on
no.
my mama. This is real shit. Now listen, every time a black dude rise up and say, you know what, I want to have my own distribution company, I want to own CNN or I want to own NBC, what do they do to that nigga? What do white billionaires do to him? When Puff Daddy said, you know what, I want to own DeLeon, the contract was this, that, and
Listen.
come on,
Listen.
man. The
I
nigga
can't
can't
say
even
I
cook,
can't.
bro.
No. You
I
can't
No,
hear
say
because
you,
the
y'all
Bobby
same
saying,
Yay.
thing.
y'all
I,
saying,
at
I
y'all
the
hear
end
you,
of
saying,
the
Bobby
no,
day,
no,
Yay.
no.
at
That
the
was
end of
some
the day,
bullshit.
at the end of the day,
Y'all talking about racism don't
I hear
matter to
you.
billionaires. So why is they
I hear
persecuting our
you.
people?
hey,
Why they do
listen,
that
hey,
to Michael
listen.
Jackson? Why they do that to Bill Cosby? Why they do that to Puff Daddy? Why they try to do it to
You
Brian
know
Allen?
why? You know
Come on,
why?
man.
You know why? Because they did
Because
some
they
fucked up
niggas.
shit.
Jay-Z
No,
made
they
a
did
song
some
that said still nigga. No, they still niggas. Whenever
no,
a nigga try to
no.
act like a white folk, whenever a nigga try to act like a white person, they say, oh, look at this uppity, high
No,
class nigga. We gotta break that nigga. And that's the same thing they been doing to our people, homie. All on CNN, NBC,
let
it's
me
the
rebuttal
modern day
that.
breaking the black
Every
man, man.
time
Let me rebuttal
somebody
that.
get big, you
Let me
notice
rebuttal
that
that.
no black person stay big. They after a couple of years, they are
Let
rapists,
me
they're
rebuttal
molester,
this.
and they go into
Let,
prison.
no,
Come
Not
listen,
on,
Michael
man.
Jordan.
that's not true. That's
Nigga,
not
they
true.
killed
Don't
Michael
say.
Jordan Daddy. What is you
Or
No,
they
I
talking
cheated
get
on their
about?
you.
wife.
No, I get
Oh
it.
man.
Let me do this. And I'm
Now,
rebutting what
now they
Bobby
got
said.
Shannon Sharp.
I
Now they
I
got Shannon
agree.
Sharp.
I agree with what you're saying. You say how they did Bill Cosby, how they did Michael Jackson.
Shannon
All I
Sharp.
was saying is that it may have been one of the reasons why, they did it, but it wasn't the only reason. Being black wasn't the reason why they did that to him.
Right,
Like
right, right.
Puff Daddy was suing Ciroc. He called them racist. He tried to go up against the big boys, which were white people. I get it. So yeah, Puff Daddy, when he was black for 30 fucking years making his money, they wasn't racist. But as soon as he
He
tried
wasn't
to,
making that type of money for 30 some years.
no, I'm not
I,
saying he was making that type of money, but they let him rock. They let him do his thing for 30 years. That's a fact. And so
but you,
Until he challenged
it's
the
not
white power
it's not the
structure,
pri
brother.
it's not the
You just
primary
said,
reason
yeah,
though.
but
Yeah.
you disagreeing with it. So do
hey,
you
hey,
Well,
hey,
agree
hey,
with it
yo,
or
hey,
you
yo,
let me
yo,
land
disagree?
my
bro.
point. Let me land my point. I said, yeah, they happened. He went up against those white people. That's a fact. He's black. That's a fact. But he also were suing those people. That's all I was saying. I'm not saying that part of the reason was because he was black, but that's not the primary reason why Puff Daddy locked up
Hey,
right now, bro.
Kevin,
It's not
yo,
the
yo,
The
yo,
main
primary.
bro.
reason
It's
why
not.
turn
he
back
was
on the
black.
air.
We don't
The
like.
main reason because he
Fix
was
that
black.
closet.
No, it's not. If that's the case, lock up 50 Cent, lock up
Yo, yo,
Snoop,
yo, bro,
lock
bro,
up
bro,
a
bro,
bunch
bro,
Because
of
they
bro,
black
hey,
shouldn't
yo,
people
bro.
still
there.
weren't making those type of moves.
Yeah,
Hold up real quick. They tried. The FBI went up to Mobb Deep when they were signed to G Unit and told Mobb Deep, we're gonna we want to implant drugs on 50 Cent and frame him.
Nigga, they ain't gotta try to do
No, no,
nothing.
yo,
They own the
hey, yo,
They
jails.
don't
excuse me,
gotta
They
bro.
own
try.
Yo,
the
bro.
jails.
Hey,
They
yo,
own
bro,
the jails.
hey, yo, bro,
They can. Okay.
Just let me say something real quick. Now, I ain't trying to cut you off, brother.
Right.
But my man Time Bomb, he is correct though. They did try to use him to snitch on 50. Matter of fact, one of the Mexican superiors out there in New York damn near ordered the police to murder 50 on sight out there in New York. So the man, he not off about that. He is correct about that. There was some information going around.
Well, but
Yeah, hold on.
by your own logic, So why can't they do that to other successful black men?
Okay, but they have though. That's the whole point. They have. The thing is, what you gotta understand is this, brother. Because I get what you're saying.
Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, they
They did,
successful.
they
Let him
they
cook. Let
did,
him cook.
they did let Puffy rock. But you have to understand, Puffy was operating by their rules in their game at one point.
Yeah.
So as long as you behaving and as long as you doing what we want you to do, yeah, we gonna break you off the money. We gonna do these things to you. Yeah, you can do that to your people. But when you, like you said, when he started suing some rock and start having that, and when he started having that little disagreement with that company, you definitely right. But you also got to take into consideration. He also started supporting Farrakhan. He also
Let
had
me
that
ask you.
law here. Hold on, let me give you a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
more context,
yeah.
brother. No,
I'm sorry.
no,
I'm
no,
sorry. Do
no,
your
no.
thing.
It's cool, killer. But he also started getting into it with Comcast over that Revolt channel, which I didn't know Comcast was that damn powerful, but they was though. That
Of
They
shit
course
own
they
cut.
Boost.
are.
They own Boost
Yeah,
Mobile.
I didn't. I just thought they was a regular ass cable company because they was like low key. But that's when I
They,
realized, okay, these motherfuckers is powerful. But when he started talking about black people need severe ties from the Democratic and the Republican convention recent, that's when they start tripping on them for that. So really they'll give you the money, they'll let you rock, they'll let you do your thing. But when you start messing around and start trying to be on some high power type shit and start doing that shit, start being for your people and shit like that, he donating all the money to them HBCUs, they gonna press you about that because it plays racial. You know what I'm saying? Just like you see how they did Michael Jackson. That's another example. With
I
all them
get
damn,
that.
hold on, you see, now we starting to see that Michael Jackson actually was sitting at master's table eating the food with the master while owning the table, and they had to serve him the food. They didn't like that shit. You see, he was trying to buy Marvel. They didn't like that shit. So just imagine if he would have bought Marvel, we would have had the Black Panther movie in the '80s and the '90s. But
My
you,
my my
but you,
question.
but this is what I'm trying to say, brother. You gotta understand when you behave according to how they want you in their
damn, I didn't
rules.
know you was talking about Marvel. Wow.
When you behave by their rules, and they even took the ET movie, they got that from him. So when you behave by their rules and do what they want to do, yeah, they gonna let you rock. They gonna give you some bread. They gonna give you a couple of crumbs off the table. But when you start trying to actually be on some big shit and be for your people, whatever the case may be, they gonna be on your head like that dude, like that black man
Yes.
that donated all that money to clear all them financial aid
Well,
loans
well.
for those HBCUs. They
See, but
after
you actually helping me. You
no
actually
no no
helping
no
me prove my point
no no no
because
you no 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 you no you actually proved Bobby Ye point when you said what you said. The
no,
whole
no,
thing,
that's not true.
but yes,
That's
it
not
is
true
because
because
the
if you
thing.
saying you
Hold
said,
on, because the whole thing about it is, bro, it's still under the guise of racism. We that
but you didn't. But every
hold on, the whip, just like Bill Cosby trying to buy that network. You see,
And
you
they didn't do that in
understand.
the Farrakhan.
but
They didn't do
every
that in the
every
No,
point.
Farrakhan.
hold on. No, shoot. Bro, you know how many people they was trying to get to denounce Farrakhan? They was pressing Allen Iverson just because he took a picture with Farrakhan. You know how many people they damn near
See,
try to erase Farrakhan
I'm
from
not
social
going. No,
media.
no. I get when you. If we want to do, if we
Hold
want to
on,
go
calm
to,
down,
no, let me learn
shoot.
this. Let me
No,
learn this. Let me learn. Let me get it. Let me.
let me learn this real quick, please, brother, please. I understand you got some ideas, bro. I'm not trying to say.
I got you.
What I'm trying to
I
say
got you.
is, you understand. The whip is the dollar bill. It's not the change. The whip is the dollar bill. If you want to live as good as you want to live, and you don't want to live like these Negroes in the hood, do what we tell you. If not, you go take your ass back to that county line. You chilling with us, just like they did with Farrakhan. When people started supporting Farrakhan, they started getting on their heads. Just like when I told you about that brother that donated that money to them HBCU debts. Like a year later or a couple of months later, they damn near tried to get him for tax evasion. Right after that. So what I'm trying, so everything, so the thing is, brother, I get what you're saying. Use the money, get the money, whatever the case may be. But the Bobby Ye's point, they always gonna do that. That, like I said, the
Uh,
money is the
I
whip.
I
You know what I'm
agree
saying?
with
The
Bobby Ye
money.
on. I agree with him on 90% of stuff. This is my point, and a lot of the stuff you said actually helped me prove my point, right? Because you were saying, "Oh, with Michael Jackson, the HBCUs," but everything that you saying is referring to money, meaning this is a fight for power. And black people, we need to get our power back. This ain't no race
Right,
shit. Like this ain't no race shit. Is you
right,
literally named everything financially going
But
on.
it is
Oh,
right,
race,
because no,
brother.
let
right,
me
But it
no
is
no no
race.
no 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 no. We're
right.
not gonna do that because I
Yes, it
didn't do
is.
that with you. I didn't do that with you, OG. And when I
With all
tried
due
to,
respect, you have been
you
doing
not
it, brother.
stop. I didn't
One
do that
mic,
with
man.
you.
Let that man land. Let the
Yeah,
man
I didn't do
land.
that with you. And so you said, oh, the HBCUs or oh, Michael Jackson when he tried to take over Interscope or whatever record. You proving my point. You didn't say, oh, they killed Michael Jackson because he was black. They did this because he was black. No, this shit at some point, and I seen somebody in the comments. It ain't that ain't there no more.
Oh
And he was
shit! They
right.
did say
But when
Michael
we go,
Jackson try to hold up. They did
no,
say Michael
let
Jackson
me
try
Hold
to
on,
buy
let him
Marvel.
cook. Let him
let
cook.
me
Let the
let me
man.
Wow.
do
Hold
my
on.
thing. Let me do my thing. And so now I agree, Bobby A. No, with this Malcolm X and Farrakhan, yeah, they a black person in power, even Tupac. A black person in power, they're going to destroy him. That's where the racism is at. But with these examples, with these Puff Daddies and Michael Jacksons, nah, that was business. It was only business because it's just like y'all said. Like if you can't name if a let's say that person that let's say Puff Daddy was a white man, like the what's his name Harvey Stein or Harstein, whatever that white
They
dude's
would
name
have
is.
swept that
Harvey
under the rug,
They
Weinstein.
gonna
brother.
do the same thing. They gonna
No,
wash you
they
out
no,
here.
they no, they no, they
They
not,
gonna
bro.
wash you out.
No,
Huh?
they not, my G. No, they not, my G. They gonna sweep that under the rug
Nah,
and they gonna
bro.
Yeah,
change
no,
it.
He
I'm
don't
not.
know.
Listen, let me. I'm
I
trying to land my
disagree with
point.
you on that one,
I
bro.
can't even land the point. I
I
can't land
definitely
the
Let
get
that
point.
man
I
land.
get
Let
I
your
him
can't
land,
land
point.
the
bro.
point.
You know what you trying to
No,
do is
you don't get my point because I
no, I
haven't
definitely get
finished
your
it yet.
point. Because
I
what you're
haven't
trying to
finished it.
do is you're trying to flip our points and say it's just business. They doing it because of business. No,
What
they
I'm.
doing that.
Let
They
him cook.
doing
If you would have
they
let him finish, then
Yeah, I can't
he would
man,
cook,
have
bro.
explained it.
I
man,
can't
bro,
You
cook.
gotta let him finish.
I can't cook.
because you burning up the kitchen. We already know what you cooking. You
Uh,
basically trying to flip. You basically trying to
but
flip
I'm
our
saying
points.
I just want to
But what
finish
you
the whole point.
no,
I want to
but
finish
what you
the
going
whole point.
all you gonna do is tell us that it's just business. It's not business, bro. It's
You don't
clear
know what I'm
Was
gonna
it
racism.
tell
business
you.
when the
You don't know
Mexicans
what
was
I'm gonna
having
tell you.
riots with
One
blacks
mic,
in
bro.
prison?
Let
You
that
don't know
And
man
you
what I'm
said
gonna
they went
tell
to
land,
you.
bro.
prison?
But all you
How
finna
you?
do is just talk my ear off, telling me that it's just business, and we know it's not that.
But that
So
ain't right, brother. Because when you were speaking, I didn't say all you gonna do is A, B, C, and D. We got to hear each other points. That's the thing about
okay, but
Bobby A panel.
Let us
Bobby A
let,
panel,
let
we
the
all
man
got a
speak.
point of view. Yeah, we all got a point of view on this panel, and we all get to speak
Yeah.
our point of view until we done,
Right.
and
Right.
then we
Right.
gonna respectfully disagree. That's it.
Right. Right.
We
Right.
not
Grown
gonna.
man
And
shit.
so
Grown
let
man
me
Real,
shit.
real quick, OG,
let me
you
let
need
my
your rebuttal.
yeah, exactly. That's all. And so I'm not saying that they not okay. I'm not saying if Harvey Weinstein, great, some females or all this. No, I'm saying if these people went up against the big dogs, the juggernauts, if a white dude went up against Interscope Records and tried to do all this stuff that Puff Daddy was doing, I would think. Do you think they gonna give him a pass because he white? That's what y'all telling
bro,
me?
yes, they gonna sweep that shit in
Hell
the rug,
no.
bro.
Hell
They did
Nah,
no.
it
They not.
already.
nah, I
They did
No,
it.
they
disagree.
not.
They just said yes,
I
they would,
disagree.
bro. Yes, the hell they
What
would,
about the
bro. They
CEO from Abercrombie and Fitch? Hey,
exactly.
let's let the brother right here go with the glasses. My bad, I can't see your name, but do
Hey,
your thing. The Smokey Show, do your thing.
hey, basically, I've been listening the whole time, and it's to me, it's not even a disagreement; it's a healthy conversation. But one thing everybody got in common with what you saying, no matter what happens, anytime a black man get any type of power that could dictate some shit, it's a modern day castration off the bat, nigga. No matter what.
Let me
Off the
ask y'all this
back, man.
question real
It's
quick.
been proven to
Hold
you.
on. Can I speak? Can I say something? I just want to ask a question to the panel. Shout out to the chat, man. Um, why is there no black owners to any NFL, NBA, or MLB team if there is no
Because we
racism?
I didn't say there's no racism. That's where y'all got me wrong. I'm not saying that.
No, you
I'm
did.
saying
You
that
Can
did.
you
You
for
answer
said
the
that
us.
is no
question?
racism
I
amongst
know, but can
billionaires.
you answer the
No,
question?
yeah, amongst billionaires. No, I didn't say. I said it doesn't. Bobby A. I said it
Hey,
doesn't matter to a billionaire. It doesn't matter.
Right.
you
They
made
don't.
Right.
They're
you
not
made a
worried about
statement about
racism.
LeBron James. You made a statement about LeBron James. You said, "Do we think LeBron James go through racism?" When LeBron James moved to Los Angeles, with me personally, I know that's the most racist state in this motherfucker. But when LeBron James moved to Los Angeles, they put up Nazi signs, sprayed his whole house up full of racist shit. Look
No,
it
I'm
up.
saying, but I'm saying I agree with you. What I'm saying is, do you think racism matters to LeBron James? Yes or no? You think it matters?
Hell
Like you
yeah,
think it
it does.
affects him? You think it affects his life and his family?
Yes, it
Hell
does. You
yeah.
see,
Right now, it's affecting his
Because
life.
yeah,
if
it
he get
does.
out of line, and start doing what they told him he
I didn't.
can't do, then
I didn't say F.
everything that,
I didn't
huh?
say F. I'm talking about right now, Bobby A. Right
Yes, it
now, he
does.
at home
Yes, it
doing what
does.
he doing. You
Yeah,
think he
you
give a fuck?
watching it.
You think he give a
You
fuck about
watching it. You
racism?
watching it right now with this
Can I
whole
say something?
Luka Doncic
They
trade.
try to add him to the P Diddy case.
Yeah, just
I'm
because he
not.
was at a party.
I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm saying. See. I'm not saying I understand what's going on. I get it. I know that when you black, you targeted. I'm targeted. Even at my job, I do HVAC. I work for a company out here in Phoenix. I get paid well, but I can tell they intimidated by me. In the group chats, the little text messages, they all giggling and hee and ha
Hey,
ha.
hey, look,
But
how
they
many
not
black
doing that
folks you
shit
done
with
hired?
me.
How many black folks
Well,
have you gave jobs to? That's my
Hell up.
question to you.
me?
Yeah, you.
I don't own a company. I don't own a company. I
You
work
not own it.
for a
How
company.
many? You ain't got to own a company to get nobody hired. How many
Did we check
black
the
Well,
folks
military?
have you
if
hired?
we want to do that, my nephew, I plugged him with the HVAC shit, and then my other homie Klepto, I plugged him with the HVAC shit. Any homie that want to do something, I'm gonna say,
Around what
hey, bro,
time?
get
No,
on
but
this
that was from the
HVAC.
mail last
I'm
night.
gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him. I try to. I'm like. I'm trying to.
It was in
I'm
the
gonna put
morning.
all my niggas on. Anybody want to do
Okay, I'm
something?
gonna have to check
Yeah,
the
get
mail
up in
again.
this or get up in the truck.
Because
So
the morning
to
meeting
answer
was
to
from
your
last night.
question, two of my homies
I'm gonna
because
check
they
this out,
want.
bro. I'm gonna tell you on the LeBron. Oh my bad.
I put two of my homies on because two of my homies wanted to figure something out. And any homie that come to me, like, damn, you doing your shit out here. Hey, bro, do this HVAC thing. I'm gonna put all my homies on. That's just to answer your question, sir. That's just to answer your question. And I like you.
I said,
He
Go
got
ahead,
he
big
got
dog. Go
mute.
ahead. Do your thing,
no,
OG.
no. I say this on the LeBron James point. Yes, he's affected by racism, but he was speaking out against the police brutality of black folks. They showed him, nigga, shut up and play ball. They told the man, stop speaking on what's going on with your black people and play ball. They
I
got
get
mad at the
some.
dude just because he helped his son get on the Lakers. Talking about nepotism, well, they've been practicing that for years. You see what happened with Luke Walton. We put up with his whack ass for over damn near 10 years and he got a coaching job. Nigga didn't contribute shit. No nigga didn't contribute shit to the Lakers. No championships or nothing. But got a coaching job and he was on the squad for a minute. Just to sit there and put a screen or something. And and they've been doing this shit for years. Then they got mad at the dude because he put his homies on since he put his homies on, calling them a posse and leechers and all that stuff, just because he believed in them brothers. He be getting flack for that. So yeah, he's affected by racism. It might not be the racism we see, but yes, he is affected by that, my G.
I
You
just
can't
feel
never
like
say
I
you can't
just feel
never
like
say
sorry,
you can't
sorry,
never
go
say
ahead.
he's a oh no, it's all good. You can't never say LeBron James isn't affected by it. He might have the money to where he can kind of deal with it better than we can, but yes, he's definitely affected by it. Hell,
I'm just gonna say
they tried to clown him for having the autobiography of Malcolm X book during the interview. So
all I'm
I should
saying
take
is
that seriously. I should
our
take that shit like this.
the way we sound when we be talking about this, like I'm not saying it don't exist, but our ancestors would be rolling over in our graves if we think that we dealing with racism.
So our ancestors actually be proud of us, because shit, they the ones that was fighting for us to see what the hell is going on.
And a lot of
Because
niggas ain't even
we
having these type of conversations, so I
Yeah.
think
yeah,
they'll be proud of us.
facts.
This is
And we
progressive.
doing this, That's a fact. We doing this. But a lot of our ancestors, what I'm talking about, I'm not gonna we go to work every day. We doing our thing. Like compare. I'm not saying we don't deal with racism. What I'm saying is that we have an opportunity to do what we need to do and overcome it for our families and our people. We have the opportunity. Our ancestors didn't have one. They didn't have no opportunity. Who you seen get hung by some white people?
No,
Can I
but
just
see, it's
interject real
called.
quick? Can I just interject real quick?
Yes,
We
sir.
gave Kanye West a hard time when Kanye West made this statement. Just hold on, just let me do my thunder name. Kanye West said it's basically, essentially, it was all y'all and so little of them. And yeah, it seemed like slavery was a choice and not a condition,
I
because
agree with him.
those who rebelled and those who revolted against slavery, they got free. And shout out to Hades. If it was just about money, then why are they still persecuting and prosecuting Haiti for whooping the shit out them French? It's about black power. Whenever a black person get in a position of power, they change the elements, because we're compassionate, understanding, dedicated, spiritual people. So when we get in these high positions, we start changing the rules of the game, and they're not going to allow a nigga to get in there and change the rules of the game because of what we are and who we are.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
understand, and we don't understand. So it essentially goes back to race, Kim, folks.
I agree. I agree. I asked you a question on the last panel, Bobby A. I asked you and Popeye a question. I don't know if you remember. I said, "Hey, do you think?" I said, it was a question and a statement. I said, "I think that there's something that we don't know about ourselves that they know, and that's the reason why they intentionally put all these obstacles in our way, because they're trying to stop us from finding something." You remember that? I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm just saying, in this day-to-day life, just going to work, doing this, doing that. I'm not saying racism don't exist. I just feel, my personal opinion, I feel like we need to stop feeling like it matter and start focusing on, let's be these people that they trying to stop us from being. That's all.
I get what you're
Right,
saying. I get what you're
right,
saying.
right.
And nah,
I
Papa, don't,
agree.
right? Because you said a whole different narrative.
No, 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 no,
Basically,
no, no,
what you
no.
were saying was,
That's what I agree with.
if you are losing hope for our people, as if our people can't accomplish none, we don't amount to none, and it's just over with for niggas. That's essentially what you was alluding to. So I say all that to say this, right? No, we don't allow their conditioning of our minds to hinder us from being the great people that we are meant to be. But initially, what you had said racism doesn't matter to billionaires, and I countered that, and I said
I
I
was wrong.
disagree.
Okay.
Okay, I
I
can
may have been wrong. I
I
much
may have been
love,
don't
wrong.
much
think you're
love,
wrong.
much
I don't
love.
think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong. And I'm
Okay.
agree to disagree because like I said, at the end of the day, man, they priority is to make money. They don't care about that shit as important as race and shit. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They want to make money. You think to them race means more than money to them? Hell no, they want money. So it's not as important as you making it seem. That's not the ultimate goal is race. So
Okay.
at the end of the day, I'd rather be rich than give a fuck about some race. Shit, if I can make money with this Mexican dude or white dude over there and the black dude, I'm not making money with him. Where the money is, you know what I'm saying?
That's a
Because I'm
fact.
trying to
That's a
make
fact.
money.
You're looking at it from a minute perspective when you give it like that. We're talking
Okay.
about billionaires.
Yeah,
Me
but
and
what
the
he's saying, I get both. I get both parts. Popeye, you right. But see, the reason why I started to get swayed is because no, there still is that we not gonna let niggas take over. There still is that. That is existing
that's all I'm
because
saying,
we're
bro.
black.
That's
Because
all I'm
we're black.
saying.
I get that.
Listen to
I
me.
get that.
Check
Listen to
this
me.
out. When them
Listen to me.
brothers
Listen.
just tried
All
to
right.
buy the Crenshaw Mall, what they say? Did they sell them all to Did they sell a Crenshaw Mall to some niggas? When
They
we tried to
sure
buy
did.
the come on, my nigga, this shit is real. This
And you
shit
know
is
what's crazy,
bigger than
Bobby?
this shit is bigger than just
Let me
money,
say
my
something.
nigga.
And
They
you know
hate
what's crazy,
black
Bobby?
people that's operating in the space big, my nigga.
You
They
know what's
sold
crazy,
the
Bobby?
Crenshaw Mall for way less than what it went for, my nigga. Because
Let
they
me
ain't
ask
really
you
sell
this.
it to no
Echo
niggas.
it.
Yo, Bobby, let me ask you. You know what's crazy? Those same black people outbidded every other race when it came to buying that mall, and they still say they didn't want it, dog.
And I say something.
That's
Let me
that's
answer.
that's 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 a, that's a historical landmark, dog. In a black neighborhood, bro. But they used to have Pan African festivals. That was a black mecca at that point, bro. Like, come on, dog. They keep
I
showing
think
y'all.
it's a.
They keep
I
showing
think
y'all
it's a little
more
beyond
fun.
that.
We just keep playing. Okay,
I don't know why the phone echoing.
oh, my bad, my bad. If it was beyond that, Popeye, why didn't they just sell it to him?
Let me say something. Let me say something. I don't know why the phone echoing, but let me say this, right? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, okay. Hey, look, man. Hey, look. I'm not finna just. My mind's not about to be clouded by racism, man. But bottom line, the way the culture is right now, man. Hey, I wouldn't sell it to no. Listen, I don't want to use the wrong set of words, but I wouldn't sell it to no motherfucking niggas that's gonna bring some motherfucking gangbangers over there anyway. I wouldn't do the same thing. Look what the fuck is
Fuck.
coming along with that shit.
That's a fact.
No, no, let's
Wow.
keep it. Let's keep. I mean, you can say what you want
That's
to
how the
say,
that's how the
but I'm
white
looking
folks
at it
look
from a
at us,
business.
and you are
Nah,
echoing what the
nah.
white folks feel about us.
They
So you
that's the
having
same. You
But is it
criticizing
Bobby
me.
Ye? Is
You
it true
criticizing
or is
me.
it not? Is it true or
Nah,
false, Bobby Ye?
no, it's definitely not true. Because that
It
same
ain't
culture,
so.
y'all, because that same culture you talking down on, that was the same culture that made that mall big enough for them to purchase that. So if it wasn't for that
Okay.
culture, aka black culture, that y'all think is bad or not you, or they think is bad, or that gang bang culture, it wouldn't be no such thing as no Crenshaw
So
mall for
what
them to buy
happened?
anyway.
So what happened? What happened this year at the Martin Luther King parade in King Boulevard in Cleveland?
But you keep saying what happened at the King parade, man. That stuff been going on for years,
I
dog.
didn't say what I didn't say. I didn't
I'm
say
gonna
what
say
happened.
this.
But echoing.
Well, my bad.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this from personal experience. This is just my life. I don't know about all my other brothers, but when I was out here running around, acting ignorant, acting like a nigga, I was experiencing a lot of racism when it come to buying houses, buying cars, all that shit. I don't have those problems anymore, and I'm still the same nigga. Like I said, tattoos all over me,
Yes,
all
right
types of shit.
there.
I don't have those money because the money. I live downtown Phoenix, high rise. I work for a white man. I don't be experiencing that shit. When you learn how to act accordingly, then the world gonna treat you accordingly. That's how
Right,
I
Yeah,
right,
feel.
right,
I
right.
know, and it's still gonna be racism, brother. Because I know how to act
It
You know,
accordingly.
probably do,
It's still
but
gonna
I
be
don't.
racism.
I don't. I don't.
And you wanna know what's cold about it? I be around them same folks. I'm out here in Los Angeles, so Bobby Ye, no. Even Popeye might know. Don't get me wrong. I act accordingly. I be around these same folks and all that. And guess what? Even those nice people tell me it's racism, dog. They be straight up
I didn't.
honest. They'll
I
tell you
never
that it's
said it
racism.
wasn't. I
They'll
never
tell
said it
you,
wasn't.
okay, but no, they'll tell me it's racism even in their industries, dog.
I'm
So we
saying
don't.
that. So you're telling me.
Yeah,
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. So if you doing your thing out here and you moving the right way, you got an 800 credit score, you got all this shit. Now, see, the problem is with California. I tell my bro this all the time. Is see, California isn't white dominant. There's a lot of racism going on in California, but it ain't by white. It's by the Hispanics. And so I'm talking about move your ass. I'm talking about go get an 850 credit score and do this and do that and get your money together and go in the bank. They
Brother,
ain't
you
about to be like,
digressing.
nah.
You
Let
digressing,
me say
brother.
something.
You
Let me say
digressing.
something.
You
Let me say
digressing.
something.
And when I say you
Let me.
digressing, this is why I say you digressing, right?
Yeah,
Initially, you had made the statement, and Popeye co-signed and then agreed with it, that racism doesn't matter to billionaires. That's what you said,
It's not
right?
a priority,
I
man.
told you I've told you. No, I didn't say I didn't say
I'm
that.
gonna
I
ask y'all
didn't.
this:
No,
how
listen,
many of y'all that
listen, listen.
interact with billionaires? How many of y'all that
No,
actually had
no,
conversation with a
no.
billionaire?
Listen,
Because I
I
have
have
on PJ
listened.
Crip, on Stevie Walla
Li-
Bing, on my son. I didn't had a conversation with a
listen.
billionaire, and this
Let me
dude didn't
correct
have.
you.
Go
Let me
ahead.
correct you, please, please, sir. Let me correct you. I didn't say that racism doesn't exist with billionaires. I said if you had
Doesn't
$1 billion,
matter,
I said if you had $1 billion, you're not going to give a fuck about racism. You
but
won't.
they
That's
do.
not.
Why?
That's what
Why
I
you
meant.
think they don't
That's what
let?
I
Why you listen? I had a conversation with a billionaire. This nigga had or motherfucking whatever that big designer was personally does designer clothes for him. And when we was going to get funded from Imperial Dreams was funded by a billionaire. His Ziggy Wilf gave money to his cousin. What is his name? Goddamn Jonathan Swartz. So when we was going to go get money for Imperial Dreams, homie, we met at the Chateau down there in Hollywood. This dude who owned so many acres of land, he can declare his own country on Stevie Walla Bean. He say black peoples are God's chosen people. They're special people. Why you think they don't let black peoples into the club? I say, so what is the club? He said the club of power, money. Because we know that once black people get in there and they have the power that we have, then the game will be over. This is coming from a
I get
billionaire.
that.
This,
No, I
this
get
ain't no
that. I get
fabricated
that.
shit. This
I
ain't
get
something
that,
that I'm
Bobby A.
concocting in my
But
head.
see, look,
This
every
is me.
time. No, I get that, sir. Sorry to cut you off, but I get that, and that's why I keep putting emphasis every time I try to land a point. I'm trying to tell you, like, no, I understand what it is, but you keep going back to that point on something I said shit an hour ago, and Popeye agree with me. He like, nah, you're not wrong, but I said, hey, maybe I was wrong on that point, but you keep going back to that point as if
Because
what I said an
Popeye just
hour ago,
disagreed.
as if
It's
what
not
I
even
said an
on you.
hour ago.
This Popeye just disagreed with you, and he just gave this long
No, I
speech
didn't
about.
disagree.
No,
Well, he
no,
agreed
he
with you.
agreed. No,
Popeye agreed with you, right? And he gave
that's what
this
that
long
man did.
speech. Right,
That's
right.
what
So
that.
this ain't about you now. You done already said, hey man, I was wrong. So I'm not talking about you. I'm responding to what Popeye said. But being that I'm trying to respect the order and let everybody talk, when it came time for me to talk, the conversation had kind of went to somebody else.
Respect,
So
respect, respect. Okay,
this is me
okay,
rebuttaling Popeye and what he said.
okay.
If racism and race didn't matter, then why didn't he sell it? Why didn't he sell a Crenshaw Mall to the black people for damn near 10 times more what they sold it to the white people for? If race didn't matter, why you don't have a lot of black distribution companies if racism don't matter? If racism don't matter, then why do they keep blacks out of certain practices of
I don't
science?
think,
If
I don't think Popeye said race don't matter. See, it's important that we understand the choice. So the words we use and when we speak, because
let's ask
we
Popeye instead of you rebuttaling for. Wait, hold on,
no.
hold on. Because you said you don't think Popeye said that. Let's just ask him and then you can go. So
Okay,
did you say that or you didn't say that, Popeye, that racism don't
Like,
matter?
like, like I was answering earlier, I said it's not a priority. It's not a
Okay.
priority, bro. It's
and,
not. It's
and
not. It's everything's not ruled by that.
see,
That might play
are
a role
people
in it.
racist? Are people racist? Absolutely. But do race matter from these black men on these panel or these two black men that are saying they don't? It don't matter to us. And that's our prerogative. We're not saying that people aren't racist, and I think that's where people get in the twist of that on this panel. We're not saying they don't matter. We're not saying they don't exist. We're just saying, in my life, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I ain't worried about. Ain't no racism going on. I'm trying to teach my
Let's say
kids this,
this.
this, and that.
Let me say this. I done been. I work for a white woman right now, and she was like, "Man, I'm trying to teach you more stuff so I can keep you with the company and move you up." Right? I done been on job sites with other people, right? Other companies, McCarthy, all kind of construction sites, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I go on a job interview, well, when I was with my contractor, he's a black-owned contractor, and we went on the site. They treated us like the same white people they treat when they talk to you about
Facts.
business. They on
Facts.
there like, okay, well, we trying to build this. They're trying to get a job done. They don't care about the other shit. They
Yeah.
want to get the job done and done right. Same
So
when
we
I worked
speaking
at
from
Hyperion.
experience.
Same, exactly. Same when I worked at
I'm
Hyperion. I
speaking from
worked 3 months.
experience. I didn't had a conversation with
Let's say this
billionaires.
last thing. Let's
What
say
I
this
was
last thing.
rebuttaling is you said that racism doesn't matter to billionaires. That's what
I
I'm
said that
rebuttaling.
it's not. It's really not a priority to people, like it's not really like the main reason or anything. Like people are not basing shit off of people of color. At the end of the day, if you go to a doctor and a doctor is gonna do surgery on you, you think you gonna tell the doctor no because he black?
Yeah,
Hell no, he want that
no,
surgery
no,
done.
no. Based off, yeah, when you go to a doctor, it's based off your goddamn medical insurance. Period. If you got
And you
good
know what's
insurance,
crazy?
you gonna get pretty good.
Your
You
phone,
know,
If you don't
somebody
have
phone
it,
coming in.
then it is what it is.
but you know what's crazy? The medical industry just got exposed for racism on black people. The same industry you talk. It seems like y'all keep like I get what you saying, dog. We ain't gonna think about it, but they gonna think about it, dog. They just got exposed for racism in the medical industry, dog.
They can think about what they want to think about. We can't. How can we stop them from thinking about what they want to think about?
Somebody phone is echoing.
Yeah,
Is
somebody's
it?
phone is
TV
echoing.
off.
Is that my
How can
phone?
how can we stop? How can we stop somebody? Let's say, oh, they racist as fuck. They trying to do everything. What the fuck?
Their
That don't
resources
have no.
amongst
How can I
themselves, but
stop that?
Man,
Can't
But
stop.
this
Can't
is,
stop
at the
it.
end of the
but this,
day, this
This
shit
is
is all twisted,
counterproductive.
man. Because
Yeah, it's
you got
counterproductive to think.
somebody
okay, I
phone
hate to tell you
echoing.
this,
you gotta
brother.
cut that TV off.
The thing is, what you gotta understand, bro. We not telling you to stop it. We ain't trying to stop it. We just tell you that it's there, and we just tell you that it matters. And we giving you
But
examples of how it matters. It's
I
not gonna
said I
stop.
already said I understood that.
It's not gonna stop. But the thing is, we can't just be acting like it don't matter to these people just because they treat us nice or they give us some crumbs. No,
I
you
think
just
it's
had
time that we do stop acting like it don't matter.
no. We need to start acting like it do matter because it definitely does matter. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna play a part, whether we like it or not.
Okay,
Even
so as men, bro. So as men. So as men. So as men.
even as a man, dog, you even as a man, as a soldier, a man, a warrior, an army general, a hood general, any type of form of position, you always have to understand that, bro.
So let me ask you a question.
You're going to face some type of form of oppression, whether it be race or whatever. So you got
Let
to
me
be aware. You got to be aware of that just to even know how to fight it or counteract it. And even when you
let
do
me
that, you
ask
still
you a
gonna be
question,
faced
sir.
off with it. It's crazy how I'm
Just one
over here
question.
dropping. It's crazy
Let
how
me
I'm
ask you a
dropping.
question.
Well, go ahead, man. You want to answer
All
this
right.
question?
I appreciate that. So when men, this is what I learned just from being with my wife and all that. When men, if men are dealing with things that are frustrating them that they have no control over, what does that do for a man?
What does that
Make
do
him
for him?
angry? We just gonna be angry?
No, he ain't got to be angry. But the thing is, he
We
does
have
have.
no control.
Hold on, okay. But he does have a right to be angry though, because the man is just trying to exist. He ain't trying to take over nothing. He ain't trying to dominate nothing. The man is just trying to exist in the world to eat and feed his family and get on. But the thing is, he might have to bump into someone of his homies to calm him down and tell him, yo, look, big dog. Yes, you have a right to be angry, but this not about to be the right way to do things. You have to understand what you up against and understand how to fight, how to counteract that, and the type of games they play, so you be prepared for it and handle it properly and give it
That's
solutions
right.
to it. But the thing is, but if we keep on dusting it off, acting like it don't exist and it don't matter and all this stuff like that, we gonna be falling for the same tricks they play on us every day because they bank on us acting like that. They bank on us doing that. So whether you like it or not, their whole strategy is based upon that. Just like you see what Bobby Ye said. He was talking to a billionaire. He said you a child of God. So that means he already knew we the child of God. So not only is he being racist towards us, he being racist towards God himself.
See, a lot of
So
that
so
has
so
to
so
do
so so
with
so 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 they don't even want the child of God to get in the position because they know what we gonna do once we get in that position. We gonna do it by the way God wants us to do it, and they don't want that. Not only is it racism, they also going up against God Himself. So
see,
you
but a
saying
lot of that has to do with a lot of that has to do with
but this is
a
what I'm
lot of
trying
that
to say,
has to
bro.
do.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro.
All right.
Eight
You
minutes.
have sorry about that, my bad, brother. You have the game intense awareness, my G. If you read the book, The 50 of Law, that's the first chapter. Gain clarity. The harsh realities of life can be a blessing if you know what you're doing. But the thing is, you have to accept that this is what's going on for you to even fight it, dog. And I land on that. Y'all
I
can have it.
already accepted that. I've been accepted that. That's my whole point with a lot of people is that already accepted that. See, this is the bottom line. The bottom line is we live in the United States of America. This is not our country. So you're gonna fall in line with white people, or you'll never be above the people who run this country. Period. So we need to figure out what we're gonna be doing as a solution because we can sit here and say racism, they control
I'll
this,
say
they control
something.
that. Name a
Let me
country that the people who own that country don't control.
let me
I'll
say
wait.
something real quick. Let me say something real quick. All right, now they named a couple people that are not in the billionaire, well, that are in the billionaire club that got into trouble, right? And he said that every time a black person that gets $1 billion, damn near up there, they try to knock them down. Man, right now, according to Google, in the United States, there's 23 black billionaires in America, and ain't none of them got in trouble.
How many white millionaires?
It's 23, and I can name
How
all of them
many
because I'm
white
looking at it.
millionaires? How many white millionaires?
No. See, now you're changing the
Billionaires.
subject.
Billionaires.
No, now you're changing the subject.
He
I'm
said
talking.
23. You said
27.
23, bro.
There's just 23 billionaires in America right now, according
Let me
to the
ask you
recent
this.
report to the
Let me ask you this.
OBWS. My point I'm making is
Do you feel
that
like that's a lot,
Trump's.
though?
Hold on. We're looking at the ratio. No, see, that's why it stands out to you guys that every time somebody gets in trouble, that's a billionaire. It's about race, but that just counted it right there. So if you look at the white billionaires, it's been a couple. Epstein. What's the other motherfucker? The
Whoa,
Jewish guy.
whoa, whoa.
I'm speaking my language, brother. I'm talking. Uh, no disrespect, but the other dude, the Jewish dude up in New York, Weinstein, Epstein, them two dudes. So you have your bad apples, bro. That philosophy don't make no sense. About every time somebody becomes a billionaire or something, they get blackballed or they don't want to live in the club. There's 23 billionaires in America right now.
Yeah, per capita. He's speaking per capita.
Okay, we get that, but we didn't say that they let them in the club. We said as long as they behave, they let them in the club. But when they start going out of pocket, that's when you start seeing them consequences
So
come.
what is
And then it's
behave?
okay. But bro, long as you act according, to how they want you to act. If you ain't trying to do no black empowerment, you ain't trying to do what's against what they
So
represent and what keeps them in position, yes, they gonna put you in there. I didn't give you like
so
over
what
10
about
niggas.
Hey, I just want to throw this in there just real
You
quick, and I'm
gotta
gonna let
step
y'all
back
do
from
your
that
thing.
phone
He
because
said
Epstein
that
was an Iranian
he said
spy
that is
billionaire.
14 black billionaires in America, right? That's what he said. 14.
no, I didn't say 14. I said
23?
23. In the
All
United
right, it's
23.
States, there are
23 black
23 black
billionaires in
billionaires according to the
America,
report.
and it's 724 white millionaires in America. And you don't
But
think that
But
ain't by
that
design?
no, there's way more white people
Billionaires.
in America than black people, Bobby. Yeah.
Yeah,
By
that's
the
even more simplistic.
probably no. Let me do this. Probably that same percentage, if you was to break that down on your calculator, it's that much more white people. This is
Bro,
it, there. It's black people only cover what 15% of the United States, damn near.
It's more
Oh,
white
that's not
folks than
good.
black
Hell
folks in
no.
America.
There's more white people than blacks in America. That's a fact,
That's prop.
right?
Don't believe that, brother. That's propaganda.
That
he going off the
there's more
statistics. He's
black
going off
people than white people.
statistics. He's going off
I'm, go,
statistics.
I'm going off
Numbers don't
statistics.
lie.
Man, that's
Numbers don't lie.
There's
propaganda.
more white
What
people.
you mean
So there's
numbers
gonna
don't lie, man? They control the numbers. How you gonna sit here and say numbers don't lie? And these motherfuckers is the
so
ones who
Bobby
control
A,
the numbers.
Bobby A. Let me
You
do this.
base that off of
So
what?
I'm gonna let
are
y'all.
you telling me?
I'm gonna let y'all have this one. Yeah,
No,
y'all
I want
got
to
that
ask
one.
you a question, Bobby A. Are you telling me? Are you
There's
telling
certain
me?
things that I know that I'm not
No,
privileged to divulge or reveal here because it'd be consequences to it. But
no.
when
Are
you
you
say that
telling
there's
me more white people than black people in the United States of America? That's a fact. There's
black
more
people
white people than
and
anything.
white folk, okay.
White people are like I think like 70% of the country is white. This is their country. That's my whole point. What name a country on the planet where the minority think they about to get more than the majority? Name one. I'll wait.
That was a good.
That's the name
That
of the
was
game. How
yeah.
could you say that 85% of
Yeah,
the
that was
world is
good.
deaf, dumb, and blind?
Yeah, it's good, huh?
10% the
No,
minority.
I didn't say that.
10%.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said name a country where the minority in that country can or are going to have more control than the majority of that country on this
Mexico.
planet.
Mexico, the United States of America.
They
Most
Mexicans
most
though. It's not multiple races
Okay,
in
okay.
Mexico. It ain't. It's not another race in
You
Mexico.
got blacks down there.
Capital.
You got the mestizo people down there. You got some
You know what
indigenous
I
peoples
mean.
down there.
You know what I
No, I
mean,
don't
Bobby.
know what you
And the
mean. You gotta
Mexicans
bring it.
and the
You gotta bring
Mexicans
it
run
straight.
it.
So
And the
this what I'm gonna
Mexicans have
do.
the
Okay.
majority.
You know
The
what?
Mexicans
Y'all
have the
got. Y'all,
majority.
hey, nah, y'all
Yeah,
got
the
that one.
Mexicans are
I
the
gracefully
majority.
bow out. Y'all got that one.
It's like
my brother, yeah, that's my nigga. I love my nigga. That's my partner.
Y'all talking about statistics and data that's controlled by them to reinforce their superiority complex. There are certain things that I fuck with that I can tell you that the white folks in America is the minority. But rebuttal it, do whatever you choose to. I'm not privy to disclose certain information online in regards to my sources and all that. But y'all got that one for sure, for sure.
They do control the numbers.
I mean, we know they control the numbers. That's a no-brainer, man. But at the end of the day, we got to look at it for what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? There
And can
is
I
black men. Go ahead, brother. My
can I say
bad. Go ahead.
something
Go ahead.
before I leave? Because I'm about to leave. Right. The only reason why Epstein got in trouble is because they're saying now that he was an Iranian spy billionaire, and he didn't know nothing about nothing for the company he was running. So America got him in trouble. That's what they're saying now. I just seen a little thing on YouTube.
Hold on. It could be some truth to that, brother.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
All right, man. I just want to let me just land this real quick, y'all. To all the brothers living in the greater Los Angeles area, I was just watching a documentary on the Olympics in Atlanta in 1996, and y'all know it's coming in 2028, man. That
All right.
rent is going to skyrocket out of control, man.
Gentrification.
So if you better start buying some property or locking something down or finding
He's right.
some resources and income for you to be able to live. I'm telling you,
He's
the
right.
price that it is now is about to triple up, y'all.
He's right.
Y'all stay up and be blessed, man. I'm out.
Bless.
I appreciate you. Hey, Bobby
Hey,
A, hey Bobby A, Popeye,
Hey,
OG brother. I'm gonna get up out of here too. My wife made these chicken sandwiches. I gotta go do my thing, y'all.
yeah, I'm gonna get
Brother,
ready to
much
go
love.
too. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Hey,
get ready
hey,
to go
when
too,
you
man.
gonna when you gonna be back on this panel, Bobby? When you go on live again?
I think I'm coming back tomorrow.
All right, I'll holler at you tomorrow, big bro. All right, Popeye. All right,
Hey,
OG.
good night, brother.
All
Yeah.
right,
God
everybody.
bless
All right.
y'all,
Much
man. Y'all
love.
be safe.
Bless you
Much
too.
Hey,
love.
hey,
Be
Bobby, I
blessed,
do want to
man.
holler at you off camera though, about some stuff because you said that
All
some,
right. For Shigadell. For Shigadell. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that said they want to holler at me off camera?
Oh, time bomb.
All right, for Shigadell. Hey, man, you got me on motherfucking goddamn Instagram. Just hit me over there. Give me like 5 minutes and shit. Hit me over there, man. We can have a conversation off the air, man. Hey,
All
but
right,
to everybody that came on the panel, man, I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. I love y'all, man. I'm about to end this thing. Too black, too strong. We all we need. We all we got. Let's live in peace before we force the rest in it. Anybody got any departing words? Speak now to forever hold your peace. All right, for Shigadell.
God
That'll
bless
conclude.
everybody.
God bless everybody. Appreciate that. That'll conclude this segment. It's the health effect.